Hello, hello, hello. How are you, everyone? Assalamu alaikum, everyone. How are you?
वालेकुम सलाम सर अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह आप कैसे हैं
Very good.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Salam.
Good to see you. Good numbers here and a good number joined through our YouTube live as well. So that's amazing. And how's life in your part of the world?
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. Umar, how are you? How's your Sunday
Good,
going
fine.
in land of opportunities, Dubai?
Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Thank you. Thank you for
So
joining.
Dubai is not a land of opportunity.
Oh, wow.
Australia is a land of opportunity.
Okay, so you picked my mistake straight away. That's good. You are vigilant, you are open, and you are ready to move on to Australia then.
Yes, I just came for my job.
Yes, good. So we have Umar with us from your neighboring part of the world. And
Yes, yes, I know.
you don't know Umar. Okay, that's good. That's good. All
Hello,
right.
assalamu alaikum. How are you, sir?
Yes, how are you?
Fine.
That's good to see you.
हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर
वालेकुम सलाम सफदर हुसैन साहब क्या हाल है आपके?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सर आप ठीक हैं खैर ऑफिस से हैं
Very well, thank you for coming today.
थैंक यू सर
I know.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum
Walaikum assalam.
Tahir. Okay, Tahir. क्या हाल है आपके ताहिर?
Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you?
Walaikum.
Aksa here.
Okay, Aksa, how are you? How's your preparation going? Are you hitting the exam
Yes,
in
sir.
July or exam is you?
Sir, I'm fine. I have booked my exam on 18th of July, inshallah, and I am preparing for it. I have communicated with Samin, one of the member of KAPs Elite exam group, and we communicate with each other and we discuss some of the recalls and just going slowly, but on daily basis.
So you are confident that you are fearless, right?
Yes, I am confident, and I'm just focusing on it. That if I will give around 10 hours on daily basis, which is your recommendation, and I think it's a need of time. If I will I am able to give 10 hours per day, I will definitely do it, inshallah.
Yeah, 10 hour will scrap the exam. You will finish that 4-hour exam maybe in 1 hour. Who knows? 10 hours is quite time. Yes.
Thank you. I
10
just need
hours.
your approval and these positive words, because these are
Approval.
energy for me.
Yes, I think if you're putting that much energy, maybe you can be the examiner soon after when you land here after your KAPS assessment. Maybe you can tell other students that you have spent that much time, you have so much
Yeah.
love with KAPS exam. You should be an examiner after 2 years time when you will be in Australia working for APC as a
Inshallah. So definitely I want to become a successful person, and I want to become a successful pharmacist who would definitely land in Australia, and not only my destination to land in Australia, but become a successful entrepreneur like you, because you are my inspiration, sir.
That's very good words that you just said, because that's
Thank
all
you.
about that we were doing this all right. Passing KAPs can be a daunting thing for someone, but when you come to that level of motivation, then things become easy. And what you just described, that you have crossed that fear factor first, and now
Yes,
you
sir.
have gone to a track where you're going to crush the exam, because the time that you're spending on your study is
Yes,
phenomenal.
sir.
Because
That-
the past students who have spent, I think Umar was saying a little bit less than 10 hours. What
Less
about
than 10.
Umar? What was your study time factor when you were doing the preparation in October or in September?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. First of all, good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Sir, if she can spare 10 hours in a day, for me, 10 hours, it's quite a time. So I don't know whether she's working or she's just studying, what kind of circumstances she has, but 10 hours, it's a hell of time. For me, as a working professional with the family, I can only spare 2 to 3 hours. So I manage my time accordingly. But 10 hours, yes, when you are in a final 7 days or 14 days, yes, and in those days you can spare. You have to take leave from your work. You have to left your family outside of your study room, and then you can spend 10 hours. But
Yeah,
yeah, she's phenomenal. She's phenomenal. 10 hours is a hell of time.
I think I praise her effort because I know a
Yeah.
lot of people don't even think about taking that much time for their family, for the career, I would say, not family, but for a career. So she is a
Yeah.
female person and doing this, so she can be shown as a role model for many other female or male that yes, it's
Yeah.
possible. So first thing is that it's possible. So you made it possible in 2 hours, but she's making that in 10 hours. Again, her level of knowledge will be high. I think she will.
Yes, definitely. And it everyone has to think that this exam, it's a competitive exam. It's not like there is some course book like we were doing in our farm day or some course outline where there's. So KAPs is a knowledge assessment, pharmaceutical sciences. So basically your knowledge is tested over there. So there are certain material which we are discussing on every day in our elite group. So that is only an outline which guides you towards that exam and to crack that exam. But obviously your knowledge matters. Yeah.
Obviously, thank you. I really like to say big thank you for Aksa to come and chat, because this is a tune, I would say, when we sit in a board meeting anywhere, people who come and talk voluntarily by themselves and talk about the winning strategies, that actually set the tune of the meeting. So what Aksa has done, she has set the mood for this 2-hour session by saying these good words and about her efforts. What do you say about this, Umar? What do you think?
Yes, definitely. So, those people who voluntarily start the meeting and start the pace of the meeting, they are highly appreciated in the board meetings. So I would appreciate Aksa. So
Thank you so much, sir.
we can, yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks to both of you. Actually, I just need some motivation. I just need some, you can say, a push. And then I will start. Even I have family, I have a lot of pressure, I have health issues, I have financial issues. You can name it, I can tell you. Oh, sorry, I'm using some
No, it's
Urdu
okay.
words.
It's okay.
So,
No worries.
so I
Most
have
of the people, they
lots
understand
of
you.
problems, but even after all these circumstances, I just want to study. I just want to do all the things. Even I was thinking if CAP will give us some percentage, I would target that I will get 99.9%.
If you're targeting 99%, definitely you will pass the exam, and that preparation will help you for your, the CAPS Part 2 exam. Some question will repeat in that as well when you will be an intern pharmacist.
Right, sir.
There will be 10% repetition from this exam as well in your written exam when you're doing the internship. So that's what I know. So your over preparation will help you for further commencements of the training in Australia.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we are here, as you know, to take questions from our elite group who are studying hard for aiming to pass the exam. So we can start with Q&A. What do you think, Umar? Do you have to say something? You can start. How do you want to proceed here?
Yes, sir. I just want to highlight the objective of this meeting.
Yep. Umar,
Basically, we have.
You are hidden. You are like a Radio Pakistan at the moment. You are in dark at the moment.
Sir, I have started my video, but I don't know why it's not showing. I cannot even see myself.
Refresh it, but we can't see you. We thought.
Just a moment. I'll quit the meeting and I'll rejoin back. Yeah.
Right. And I would like everyone to participate, because this is for your benefit, and it's your time. And when you're coming on question, raise your hand. Like there's an option in Zoom chat. You can raise your hand. We will sort who raised their hand first, and we'll give them a like option. And when you come on camera, please be on the camera and a little bit introduction, where you from, what you doing, and when your exam is, and then ask the question. Then we can answer those questions.
So I have a question. May I?
Yes.
Aksa. Sir, I want to ask from all the aspirants who have passed the KAPs exam that how many times we have to practice the chemistry structures, the structure of all the drugs and related compounds for to get good marks in the KAPs exam, because I think that there is a minor changes and all the options look like same. So how many times they have allocate for these structures and chemistry? So I want to ask.
Yeah, that's fine. Umar has answered this question in last webinar as well. The same question was asked, and he elaborated his experience. So we'll just wait for him to respond that answer.
Yes, can you please repeat your question? I came just in the middle of your question.
Mr. Umar, I was saying, like, I want to get high marks. Although on 50% we will be passed, but on the different scenario, I want to ask that I want to do a good preparation of chemistry. Medicinal chemistry. So I want to ask how much time I have to allocate for the structures to practice the structure, so that I can find out that which structure is appropriate and which is the right option. Sometimes in the past paper, I have seen that only 5 to 6% from medicinal chemistry or structure related questions. So what do you think that how much time we allocate for this purpose, or how do we practice these structures to get good marks?
Most of the people here, I'm audible, yes? Okay.
Yes.
See, thus your purpose is to pass the exam. Okay, you want high score. There is no high score. The KAPs result is pass or fail. Okay, so it should be clear to everyone that they will not give you a detailed marks sheet that you have got from the pharmaceutical chemistry this much and other subjects. So this is clear. You will either pass or you will fail. So be clear in that. So second thing, you ask me how much time you have to allocate. For me, to pass the exam, even with good score, because see, it depends upon your luck as well. I got only one structure, although I have prepared so many structures. So it depends. Maybe you will get 5 to 10 questions maximum in your 200 question exam. Okay, so 5 to 10 questions you have to think about only, and you have to allocate the time accordingly. You have 190 question. Other than this 5 to 10 questions, 190 questions, out of 190 questions, you have almost 70 to 75% of the questions from pharmacology and therapeutics. So you have to think more, and you have, yeah.
So in fact, I have an MPhil pharmacology, so I have a good command on that subject. So only thing that bothers me a lot is medicinal chemistry.
So no. So have you studied this CPR book?
Not yet. Only 2 to 3 chapters. I have started from
8 onwards until 8 to 9 until I think 13th of chapter. All medicinal chemistry. Read those chapters if you have that much appetite of learning and to have a good knowledge. Read those chapters because it all related to the structure activity chemistry. So you will learn a lot in that. But you have to be you have to think about the statistical analysis. You have to do that analysis, that how much it will help you in your future practice.
Right,
so you have to give only that time to that subject.
But if
you are in a manufacturing side, okay,
it includes only 5 to 10% of the exam paper. So I must not focus to that extent, like I am worrying about it. So I think that only 1 to 2 hours per day enough.
That's enough. I would say that you have to see once in a week, maybe.
Once in a
but
week.
you have
Right.
to give once in a week. I have given, I think, 50 structures. Those 50 structures are enough. There are pharmaceutical chemistry notes which is taken from the CPR book. So those notes with 50 structures, and if you stuck somewhere, read those structures and take the reference from CPR book. That is enough. You will pass, inshallah.
Right.
Because this subject is a little bit tough, and we are not chemists properly, we didn't masters in this subject, so many people struggle in this subject. So we are here to make the things easy for the people, not to make the things worse, because most of the people, they are already scared from this exam.
Right.
So our purpose is to make them feel ease and to pass this exam.
Right.
Okay.
Anything
Yeah.
else what you want to advise me that focus on this area that usually students don't focus it? What do you want to suggest or advise me?
See, most of the people, it depends upon your practice. If you are a hospital or in a community pharmacy, you have your strengths. So it depends upon your background. What is your strength? Evaluate yourself. There are four
Sir, I
subjects.
have no strength because I have no field
No, you
experience.
just said that you just said that you have a pharmacology and therapeutics, which is
Yes,
your
I have excellent
cup of
pharmacology,
tea.
nothing else.
But that's it. So it is your cup of tea. So your strength is that. But the pharmacology and therapeutics, it's a little bit different. Pharmacology is basically a subject which is related to the basic mechanism of action and drug interaction, blah, blah, blah. But therapeutics is a little bit different. It is an advanced form of pharmacology, which gives you a scenario-based thing, daily practice. Okay, so
Okay.
choose accordingly.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your advice, for
No
your
problem. No problem.
honest opinion. I will be
Yeah.
I will definitely work on it, inshallah. And inshallah, one day I will be a successful pharmacist and will fall. Will tell my successful story, inshallah.
Thank you.
Inshallah. Thank you.
Thank you. उमर, आप कैमरे पे नहीं आ पा रहे हैं, कोई खास?
सर मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, एक मिनट सिर्फ मुझे दोबारा अपने वीडियो कैमरा की जो है ना सेटिंग देख लेने थे, मैंने उसमें ना कोई.
Sir, I have a question. Please, can I ask?
जी हसन, आप पूछिए. जी सॉरी, हसाम.
जी. Hello. First of all, sir, thank you. You are really, I really appreciate your efforts for the pharmacist community.
Thank you very much.
My question is that is it okay to do the preparations only from the lectures and the recalls and use the books as a reference for any difficulty? So is it good or not?
Sam, thank you so much for your question. Look, brother, we recommend to use book because you still have almost May started. So May, June, you have an exam will start on 18th of July onward, I think, 3 days, if I'm not mistaken. So you still have 2.5 months. So the thing which you are discussing only to recalls, I will not guarantee. Yes, we do recommend that study those chapters which we have recommended to you, because it will increase your knowledge. It's a knowledge-based exam. Okay, maybe you can pass with the recalls. I have many people, I know them, that they have just study the recalls and they pass. But what if that scenario fail? You got something else in your exam. What you will do? So prepare for the worst, but inshallah you will pass. So our guidance and the discussion is, we will give you a study plan, strategic plan to overcome your difficulties. Okay, so the way which we are saying, that's read 1 or 2 hours daily theory. Okay, in the night time when you have a free time, 1 hour recalls. It should be your practice. On your weekends, when you have vacations, use those vacations wisely. Like it was last week, we have Eid holidays. So in those holidays, just cover the chemistry and calculations, then leave them, because you will forget everything. But your notes should be prepared. Your points, your summary, everything should be prepared for your last week, because you have to revise this.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this was my plan. I prepare everything. I prepare my notes because and this thing helped me a lot actually during my recall and everything. Everything was prepared in my last week.
Okay, right.
Okay, so this is the way to move forward.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Hassan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, सर मैं इस पे वर्क कर रहा हूँ. शायद एक दफा जो है ना वो कैमरे को मैं रिकनेक्ट करता हूँ. I don't know what happened actually.
आप फोन से
So
कनेक्टेड
meanwhile we
लैपटॉप से कनेक्टेड
no
है?
sir, I'm using my laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using my laptop. Yeah.
Just check the settings in your Zoom.
Yeah.
Where you
This is
can
what I'm doing now.
test setting over there in the video section में जाके आप कैमरे का ऑप्शन ऑन एंड ऑफ करें, इंटीग्रेटेड कैमरा या दूसरा कोई कैमरा, उसको क्लिक करें, then it may resolve that issue.
Yeah.
We have good attendance in our Zoom. 79 people are with us, and I think quite a few watching us live on YouTube. बहुत सारे लोग नाराज हैं मुझसे कि हर एक को क्यों नहीं आने दे सकते आप हमारे Zoom सेशन में. तो उसका एक रीजन है. देखिए, लास्ट सेशन में शायद हमने सबको आने दिया था, तो उसमें बेतहाशा अनरिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस आ रहे थे हमारे पास. We just want to focus on passing the CAPs right now. There is no other question we going to take about visa or anything. We're just talking about CAPs and strategy. Even if you're starting from day one, we can help you with that.
Should I ask questions, sir?
Yes, you man.
Yes, Sami. Yes.
Yes. I am from Lahore, and I have 8 years of retail experience. And for past 1 month, I am studying along with my job. I was giving a few hours daily, but now I want to study aggressive. And I am really planning to sit in July exam. I will hopefully receive my assessment letter in a few days. I want to ask, how should I do it? I mean, I have study material and there are books. How deep should I go? And now I know that I have to focus more on pharmacology and therapeutics and give less time to the pharmaceutics. How you suggest I should do it? And one other thing, I am planning to take 1 month off from my job just before my exam. Should I do it?
Thank you, Sami. See, you already told that you are. Yes, sorry. Yes, you already told that you have started this. So I'm not sure that you are in our elite group.
Yeah, I joined today.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know what kind of books you are consulting and what kind of notes you have so far. So accordingly, if you can share.
So far, I am reading pharmacology from Lippincott and Naplex book CPR.
Okay. CPR. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
These two are standard books. So, but we have some special, notes which is related to the CAPS exam. So we will share with you in that group, and you can start accordingly. So our plan is to daily study. I would suggest everyone here that make small groups, because you discuss the things, you learn from each other, because everyone has their own strengths, everyone has their different experience. Some have hospital background, some have retail background. So combine your positive things to help each other. Okay, so in this way, combine study. They do it through Zoom meeting, through Microsoft Teams, whatever, because we are all busy. But this online Zoom and Microsoft app, these are very blessing of this day. So use that platform in a positive way and prepare for your exam. But you have said that you will use one month for your before the exam you will take. So that's enough, I think.
Yes.
You will cover that. You will cover that part. It will help a lot, because in last days, it's final days, you have to work hard.
Okay, that's good. I'll work on that. I have another basic question, very basic question. That is about the interface of the CAPS exam. When we will sit in the exam, are we able to move back and forth in the questions, and how we are going to do the calculation questions?
See, interface is very user friendly during the KAPs exam. You will see that you can do simple with the mouse click, because they have in the KAPs exam microphone, they have noise reducing device. So it's a very comfortable environment where you go in your exam. You can move your screen back and forth, you can mark your questions, and you can come back for the review. And for calculations, yes, you can ask them to provide you one blank page. They can give you a marker or pen as well, so you can do your rough work, but you are not allowed to take that rough work outside. So while you are leaving, you have to submit those rough sheets to them, to the whosoever the vigilant this examiner over there. Okay, so
Okay,
you will
thank you
get
very
that.
much.
It's a very user friendly, yeah. It's a very user friendly interface of the screen.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Samin, आप सवाल कीजिए, please.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 4 questions. First of all, I would like to discuss that I'm struggling with antivertic spectrum. I have read all the chapters, but when it comes to the spectrum, I am not good at that at the moment. So I need advice that how should I do that? Secondly, I want to ask that do we need to remember the formulas for the child dose calculations? And third is that I mean, in this what we have the time difference currently, so I came across some questions I was practicing. So in those questions there were some abbreviations, like the Latin abbreviations which are for prescription. So do we need to memorize them? And fourth question is this, that I think I'm not doing recalls properly. Like I need a guidance that how to start with recalls.
Wow. Okay.
That's all.
Umar, you are on mute.
Yes, sir. So your first questions, I didn't hear because I leave the meeting for. So your first question was about the Latin abbreviations. Am I right?
No. First question was that like I have studied antibiotics, but I'm struggling with the antibiotic spectrum. Like I think I don't memorize it well. So how can I do that?
You have to prepare the mnemonics or some cheats to remember them. But there are if you go deep in, are you working professional in hospital or somewhere, or this is the first time you are doing?
No, I'm not working currently.
Yeah, so because if you are working in a hospital or community pharmacy environment, you deal with these prescriptions and you have scenarios, so it is easy to remember, but you have to do some extra struggle on this. You have to remember those spectrum. I would suggest you use the spectrum in Lippincott, but because those spectrum are very easy and with the pictures. So gram positive, gram negative, this type of things, anaerobes, this is mentioned. I think 2-3 days back, one of our colleague in our elite group, they have shared a very good presentation. And I will try to search my notes on antibiotics. I will share those as well.
Thank you. And
Okay,
my second question was
but you have to struggle. You have to do some extra struggle on this because this is not easy to remember.
Yeah.
And for the Latin abbreviations also you have to do, because this is daily. If you pass the exam, you are in a practice, you have to see the prescriptions, and those prescriptions are with Latin abbreviations. You have to remember those Latin abbreviations as well.
Okay, and do we get any questions and calculations from like child dose or anything relevant?
Yes, you have to remember those as well. It comes under the therapeutic portion. Yeah.
Okay. And my last question was that like I'm doing recalls, but I just want to know about your method, like how you used to do those, because I think I'm not. No, the recalls.
Recalls. See, I told you that we were 4 friends who started the KAPs preparation. So we meet on daily basis. Only on Sundays or weekends we are not doing this practice, but on daily basis, 9 to 10 o'clock in the night, sometimes 11 o'clock. So we are meeting on daily basis on Zoom, and we are discussing those recalls with each other. One was reading between the lines, and then we are discussing question by question. So our target on daily basis, within a 2 hours or 1.5 hour or 1 hour, we have to read 10 pages or 8 to 9 pages. So our target was we have to finish this recalls at least 3 to 4 times before our exam, because as you read those recalls, you get more clarity. And while you are on daily basis, you are discussing, this theory portion as well. You are reading, as I told you, 2 hours you have to give to the theory, and then 1 hour to recall. So it increase your knowledge on daily basis. The knowledge you capture or you memorize during the theory portion, you utilize that knowledge in your recall portion. So it goes on side along with each other.
Mhm. So, okay, for instance, like if we see some recalls, we just have a single line question. So shall we go back to the book and read like everything relevant to that particular drug or that disease? It should be like that.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. Please come again.
Thank you.
The last portion I couldn't get sure because.
Okay, I'm saying that like when we are doing recalls, sometimes we come across the questions which is a single line. I mean, it could be about some disease or some drug or anything like that. So
yes,
shall we go back to our resources and study in detail about that, and then I mean, start?
Yeah, you have to clarify. That is what I'm saying, that you have to discuss with someone. It will save your time. Otherwise, the reference, you have to check the references.
Okay, thank you so much.
And Samir, I would like to know that how much time you're spending, as you said, you're not working, how much time you're spending on daily basis? I want to know about that, please.
Sir, I haven't calculated, but when I wake up, I start working. I mean, I start studying, and still I'm doing my pharmacology portion and calculations side by side. And I keep on checking the groups as well for if like someone asks question or something like that. So that's also helping.
Okay, what about, as you already said that you are not focusing on recalls. Can I ask, like, why is that?
No, I'm not saying, I didn't say that not focusing. I just want to, I mean, streamline the process of doing the recalls. Like, I just want to reconfirm that how to proceed in a productive way with the recalls.
Okay, as Umar just explained this in this webinar, in last webinar, he also shared his knowledge of wisdom, how he has managed his 2 to 3 hours study, and he's saying that he spent 1 hour daily on discussing recalls. So you can feel, or you can understand that how important is that, rather than just reading books, because 60% of your exam will be coming from those recalls. So if you have a good grip, if you have read and write those recalls at least 10 times before July, obviously you will memorize those and you will pass the exam. And if you leave that as an option, obviously you will run out of time, because consistency, repetition will actually keep that in your mind. Even the question has been changed, even the multiple choices of those answers from that question has been modified by the computer trick. You still have a capacity to memorize, even that, that you just asked a question with Umar that in recall, there's just one line. So one line means that the question is related to that particular topic. So if you understand the topic, and if you had referred to your book, then you will know everything about that particular thing. So that's what I would say that that's what you need to pick up and take it with you in the exam center. Either the question comes repeatedly or question come in a new format, but the topics that they have picked, that's the main key for anyone who's listening today about the recalls. It's not like the recalls will come exactly how they were written. They will come, but they may be a little bit change in the answers. Maybe the multiple choice sequence will be different. And remember that one important thing, that when you're sitting in an exam center, you will have maybe 15 people, and the right person next to you sitting will have different questions in his computer as compared to yours. So this is something you need to understand. Are you aware about it, that the questions will be different for each candidate in the exam center?
Yes.
Oh, you're
Yes.
aware about it. Okay, that's good, because that's very important for everyone. Because what we think that maybe in Sydney, if someone is doing the exam, the same exam will appear in other center, but it's still be different. And the exam centers are not like in last webinar, we have someone asked a question that in Dubai, the exam center will have a little bit tough questions as compared to exam center in Australia. They will have more easier questions. So there's no such thing as in comparison of exam centers.
Yes, sir, I do agree with you. Because see, your exam will come from this recalls, 100%. So you have to focus on the topics in those recalls. You have to get all the necessary information from that recalls. Recalls is basically the outline. These topics will come in your exam as a question. So focus on that, and exam will be, everywhere same. There is no difficult or easy. Everyone have their own data bank, and everyone. If you are sitting in an exam room, there are 5 or 6 participants. Everyone will have a different questions. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Samin.
Thank you.
Thank you, both of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
We have Safdar Hussain Shah waiting for us for his raised hand, and I will request Hassam to drop his hand because you already have asked the question. Be raised now because you have already discussed. So please, Safdar, go ahead, please. Thank you.
हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम।
जी वालेकुम सलाम।
जी सर, मेरे 2-3 क्वेश्चन थे। एक तो सर, हमें पता है कि जिस तरह सीपीआर और लिपन कोड को लेके चलना है बुक्स को, तो सीपीआर में कौन से चैप्टर्स को फोकस ज्यादा करना है हमने? एक तो सर इस क्वेश्चन को थोड़ा सा गाइड कर दें।
जी ठीक हो गया। अच्छा देखिए, डिफरेंट पोर्शंस हैं इन सीपीआर। यू हैव टू फोकस ऑन डिफरेंट पोर्शंस. फॉर सूटिक्स यू हैव डिफरेंट चैप्टर्स. फॉर structural chemistry you have different chapters, and for pharmacology the whole book. Okay, so I will share with you if you want to really focus on those CPR chapters. I will share in the elite group what are those chapters. Okay, so first 5, then for the structural chemistry from 8 onwards until 13, and then for if you go to the CPR index for the chapters, you will see that where you will find the ANS, autonomic nervous system, central nervous system, antibacterials, and this the 4th one was the the CVS, cardiovascular system. So pharmacology and therapeutics, all you have to focus on those chapters of the CPR.
सही सर। एक तो मैं एलीट ग्रुप में अभी नहीं हूँ, लेकिन असेसमेंट मैंने 1 हफ्ता पहले जो है वो एंटर कर दी हुई है, असेसमेंट और अपनी फी वगैरह। तो वो सर जब मुझे एंट्री दे देंगे तो इंशाल्लाह वो उसको मैं नोट डाउन कर लूंगा। और लिपन कोड में एएनएस, सीवीएस, केमोथेराप्यूटिक ड्रग्स, एंटीबायोटिक्स का पोर्शन, आई थिंक यही मेजरली हो जाएंगे सारे।
हाँ जी, ये आप 4 से देखें। अब आप यू आर जस्ट नाउ स्टार्टिंग।
जी सर।
So in a start, I would suggest you to start from the Lippincott for the pharmacology and therapeutics. Okay, so these 4 chapters focus on. Once you have finished this one, meanwhile you will get your assessment as well. You will sit in July KAPs or in November KAPs, so it will be clear for you. So accordingly, you have to assess your time. You have 2 months and you have more months. So if you have 2 months, you have to make your strategy accordingly. You have to make your study plan accordingly. And if you have more months, then okay, you can have more relaxed strategy. So just try to focus on these chapters first, then we'll go ahead.
और सर थेराप्यूटिक के पोर्शन के लिए कौन सी बुक रिकमेंड करेंगे आप, या उसके लिए नोट्स होंगे मिलेंगे वो?
लिप्पनकॉट काफी है भाई मेरे ख्याल में। अगर आप जितना थेराप्यूटिक्स, उसके एंड में जो क्वेश्चंस दिए हैं ना, so you have to focus on those questions. That's enough.
Okay sir, thank you.
Okay, because they will not go into the deep. Yes, they will ask you which you will really struggle in therapeutics portion. You will struggle in the interactions. drug interactions and the cytochrome P450 system. People usually struggle in this. I struggle in this because you have to remember, you have to memorize these things, and it's not easy. Straight questions, scenario based questions you can remember, but this is really, it's something like math. You have to remember. So I struggle in that. So I think that most of the people maybe struggle in this. So you have to work on this. Otherwise, the questions are not in depth. For a practicing pharmacist in a hospital or in a community pharmacy, you will crack, because some knowledge will come from your past practice as well.
Sahi.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
No problem, my dear. Thank you. Yes, sir. Sir Irfan.
Yes, thank you. And we have Sami, I would like you to wait because we have another candidate waiting before you.
No problem.
Natik Abbas.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
वालेकुम सलाम।
सर मेरे कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं। बेसिकली अभी तो मैं एनरोल्ड स्टूडेंट हूँ, मतलब अभी तक मेरी डिग्री नहीं हुई, तो मैंने
थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्शन करो बिकॉज़ आई एम नॉट अवेयर अबाउट यू, हु यू आर।
ओके सर, आई एम नातिक अब्बास एंड मैं जो स्टडी कर रहा हूँ गोमा यूनिवर्सिटी से फाइनल ईयर में।
Oh wow, okay, how you entered the Zoom meeting then? First of all, let me know please.
सर मैं आपको 4 महीने से फॉलो कर रहा हूँ। आपने हमारे साथ एक वेबिनार किया था और पहले तो मेरा कोई इरादा नहीं था इसके लिए, कैप्स के लिए, क्योंकि डिफरेंट रूमर्स थे कि इसके लिए 2 इयर्स एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए एंड ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला। देन मैंने आपका वेबिनार सुना जिसमें आपने कहा कि कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं चाहिए, देन यू मोटिवेटेड अस, और अब मैं विलिंग हो कि इंशाल्लाह जैसे ही मेरी डिग्री होगी तो मैं विदाउट वेस्टिंग माय टाइम आई विल अपीयर इन कैप्स इंशाल्लाह।
ओके, मैं ये जानना चाहूंगा आपको Zoom,
I think we cannot hear you.
Zoom लिंक कैसे मिला? आप तो एलीट ग्रुप में है ही नहीं, तो हाउ यू फाइंड द Zoom लिंक? दैट्स इंपॉर्टेंट।
नहीं सर, आपने तो उस जनरल ग्रुप में भी शेयर किया है ये।
ओह रियली? अच्छा
सर, इट वाज शेयर्ड इन द जनरल ग्रुप्स।
ओके, दैट्स फाइन।
या सर, लेकिन अभी जितने भी मैं क्वेश्चन सुन रहा हूँ उसमें ये है कि कुछ हॉस्पिटल फार्मेसी में काम कर रहे हैं, कुछ कम्युनिटी में कर रहे हैं, देन इनका कुछ ना कुछ एक्सपीरियंस है एंड दे हैव ए ग्रिप ऑन इट। बट एज ए फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट हमें किस चीज़ के ऊपर फोकस करना होगा और हम केस स्टडी को कहाँ से स्टडी करेंगे? केस स्टडी में मुख्तलिफ क्वेश्चंस आते हैं लेकिन हमारी ग्रिप उसमें कैसे होगी?
ओके उमर, आप बताइए फिर मैं बताऊंगा इसमें थोड़ी सी बात। उमर प्लीज।
सर मेरा कुछ करेक्शन इशू।
अच्छा, मैं कह रहा हूँ फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट्स कह रहे हैं कि उनको ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है एज कम्पेयर टू जो दूसरे यहाँ फार्मासिस्ट मौजूद है, तो उनको ऐसा लग रहा है कि उनको तैयारी करने में कुछ ज्यादा मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी। क्या आपके ख्याल से इस बारे में कुछ कहना चाहिए?
नहीं सर, देखें पता है क्या, फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट्स यू हैव टू कंसीडर योर स्ट्रेंथ्स whenever you are going to any scenario in your life. You have to consider your strengths. Your strength is आप अभी फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट हो, आपका तो नॉलेज हमारे से ज्यादा है, क्योंकि कैप्स जो है इट्स कमिंग फ्रॉम अ बेसिक नॉलेज ऑफ फार्मास्यूटिकल केमिस्ट्री, फार्मास्यूटिक्स, फ्रॉम फार्माकोलॉजी बुक. सो you just studied. I have almost 10 years. After 10 years I took my books back. लिपन कॉट और सुटिक्स की बुक और ये सारी किताबें मैंने इकट्ठी की थी. सो आपका तो नॉलेज बिल्कुल भी फ्रेश है और ये आपकी स्ट्रेंथ है. यू हैव टू यूज योर स्ट्रेंथ इन अ पॉजिटिव वे.
लेकिन सर केस स्टडीज जो हैं उसके लिए कहां से
केस स्टडीज देखो नातिक, लिसन, केस स्टडीज हाउ मच परसेंटेज यू विल गेट इन योर एग्जाम? इन आउट ऑफ 200 क्वेश्चन मे बी यू विल गेट 2-3. ठीक है ना? सो डोंट वरी अबाउट द केस स्टडीज. Start working on it. You are in a final year, so I think in the pharmacology and therapeutics you studied 2 years back in your second and third year.
Yes.
ठीक है? और therapeutics और clinical you are studying in 4th and 5th year.
Yes sir.
ठीक है, तो उसमें ये सारी चीजें तो है ना. अब आप कर रहे हो मेडिसिनल केमिस्ट्री, you are studying in your final year, so this should be your strength, but you have to correlate according to the course outline. Because you will not study all the subjects which you right now in your Form D degree. You will have only 4 subjects, and those 4 subjects also have certain topics. So see the course outline and start working on it. Because in your student life you have more time. once you are in a practical life, you will have other things to manage as well.
Yeah, thank you.
ठीक है ना, तो इसको वक्त को जो है अपने को यूटिलाइज करो और गनीमत जानो इस वक्त को।
जी, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू उमर। और नजदीक आप कैमरे पे आके बात करो थोड़ी सी। आई जस्ट वांट टू सी यू हु यू आर एंड हाउ आपने जो मोटिवेशन हासिल की उसमें किस वेबिनार ने आपको मजबूर किया कि आप ये काम करो कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया जाओ?
जी सर। सर आपने एक गवर्नमेंट यूनिवर्सिटी के स्टूडेंट्स के साथ एक वेबिनार किया था। और जी उसमें आपने इन डिटेल बताया था कि मतलब डिफरेंट क्वेश्चंस थे हमारे, लाइक के हमें तो 2 ईयर एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए तो हमें अब हम नहीं कर सकते, हमें डिग्री के बाद 2 इयर्स वेट करना पड़ेगा एंड समथिंग लाइक दिस। लेकिन उसमें फिर आपने बताया कि हमें किसी किस्म का कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं चाहिए एंड कैप्स इज मच इजियर। अगर आप थोड़ी सी भी स्ट्रगल करते हैं तो हम उसको अचीव कर सकते हैं। इससे पहले हमने जितने भी यूट्यूब पे देखे सब ये कह रहे थे कि कैप्स इज डिफिकल्ट एंड इसका जो पासिंग रेशियो है वो भी हमारे पास कम है।
ठीक है, तो देखिए मैंने जो वेबिनार में आके सबसे बड़ी बात ये क्लियर की थी कि फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट्स आर वेलकम, बिकॉज नवंबर 22 के अंदर गवर्नमेंट ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने अपनी जो स्टेट्स है वहाँ ये चेंज लेकर आए कि वो विदाउट वर्क एक्सपीरियंस फार्मासिस्ट को वेलकम कर रहे हैं। उस पर सबसे पहले वेस्टर्न ऑस्ट्रेलिया की स्टेट ने ये स्टेप लिया, उसके बाद अचानक से विक्टोरिया ने यू टर्न लिया, विक्टोरिया ने भी स्टार्ट कर दिया है। वो 491 वीज़ा और वो पीआर वीज़ा दोनों के लिए ऑफर कर रहे हैं उन लोगों के लिए जिन्होंने कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है और फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट्स हैं और कैप्स पास किया है। और अगर पीटी 80 मार्क्स ले लेते हैं तो उसमें उनको मैक्सिमम पॉइंट मिलते हैं एलिजिबिलिटी के और वो डायरेक्ट पीआर अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। तो हमारे साथ बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट हैं, जवान जिसे कहते हैं, यंग जवान बच्चे जिन्होंने कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, ठीक है, और एग्जाम पास किया पहली अटेम्प्ट में और साथ में पीटीई किया 80 नंबर से और टिका के उन्होंने 190 लॉन्च किया अपना पीआर का वीजा। तो आप भी कर सकते हो, अगर वो कर सकते हैं तो आप भी कर सकते हो। ठीक है, तो बस कंसिस्टेंसी चाहिए। और वो जो आपने सवाल किया है ना कि केस स्टडी इज जस्ट नथिंग, जो अगर आपने के अपना सबमिट किया ना असेसमेंट और उसके बाद जब आप एलीट ग्रुप में आओगे तो आपको लगेगा एवरीथिंग इज कंट्रोलेबल। ठीक है ना, ये डिस्टिंग्विश नहीं होगा कि ये केस स्टडी है, ये स्ट्रक्चर को फोकस करना है। या अभी जैसे उमर ने बात की कि अगर 1 घंटा आपने रोजाना दे दिया रिकॉल्स को 1 घंटा और आपने अपने 2-4 फ्रेंड्स के साथ ग्रुप बना के कर लिया तो दिस एग्जाम इज नथिंग। वी कैन से ये कोई पहली दफा कोई बैठने नहीं जा रहे हैं पाकिस्तानी या कोई इंडियन, बहुत लोग कर चुके हैं एग्जाम। अगर हम सबको ले आए ना जिन्होंने एग्जाम किया हुआ है, हमारे साथ उमर हैं, इसके साथ बहुत सारे और लोग हैं, तो वो जब बातें करेंगे ना तो आप कहेंगे यार ये एग्जाम तो एक हवा है बेसिकली, ये कुछ भी नहीं है, इसको तो सिर्फ सीरियसली पढ़ाई करेंगे तो आपने डिग्री भी तो हासिल की है ना यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर पढ़ के। आपके प्रोफेसर ने आपको हमें तो नहीं इम्तिहान दे दिया, या आप कि वो चाचा मामा तो नहीं थे जिन्होंने आपको पास कर दिया, आपने कुछ पढ़ा ही होगा ना जब भी तो आपने यहाँ तक पहुंचे हो ना। तो ये ऑस्ट्रेलियन वाले तो बड़ा सिंपल सा टेस्ट लेके बैठे हुए हैं, एक शफल करते हैं एग्जाम बन जाता है 100 पेपर 100 क्वेश्चंस का। आपने उसको तैयारी की हुई हो तो आप उसमें से 100 से 100 भी मार सकते हो, 100 से 70 भी मार सकते हो। उम्मीद करो कि 100 से 90 की आपकी रेशो हो, तैयारी इतनी तगड़ी हो तो आपको कोई फेल नहीं कर सकता है। और वीजे खुले हुए हैं, ये सवाल अभी भी किसी ने पूछा किया है मुझे यहाँ पे, अभी चैट में किसी ने लिखा है, मुझे हंसी आती है ऐसे सवाल को सुन के कि वो कहते हैं हम कैप्स पास कर लेंगे तो क्या वीजा मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा। भाई वीजा क्यों नहीं मिलेगा, कितनी दफा हम वीडियो यूट्यूब पे ये बताएं सबको कि 2,55,000 वीजे गवर्नमेंट ने रखे हुए देने के लिए, और वो स्किल्ड वर्कर हैं तो फार्मासिस्ट डिमांड में है। तो जिसने कैप्स पास कर लिया देन इज दे क्रॉस द लाइन, दे क्रॉस द बॉर्डर। ठीक है, तो अब मैंने आपको इसलिए बात की है कि आप स्टूडेंट हो, आप अपने कोई 50 दोस्तों को ये बात बताना जाके, ठीक है, that it is possible, that is not hard, it's possible. Okay,
thanks for your motivation sir, thank you so much.
Thank you Natik.
Thank you. Sami, aap puchiye ji.
Yes, sir, I have another question. As I told you that I joined the group today, the elite group. Now I have access to the study material. How should I use it? I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 9 folders of one is recall, one have books, how should I utilize this properly?
Okay, properly. Umar, कुछ बताएंगे आप उनको?
I'm just asking so that I can utilize them in the best possible manner.
देखिए, अगर आप मुझसे पूछेंगे ना, उमर से थोड़ी देर में बात करेंगे, लेकिन मैं आपको सिर्फ ये बोलूंगा कि आप रिकॉल ही कर लो ना। अगर तो आपने 70% तो पेपर उठा के आपने पटक दिया, ठीक है। बाकी जो हैं वो की जो ट्रिक्स हैं वो आप उनसे पूछ लीजिए, वो बार बार वो रिपीट करेंगे उसी बात को। मेरे ख्याल से जो वो बात कह रहे हैं, तो एवरीवन शुड बी राइटिंग दिस। ये लिसन करने का प्रोग्राम नहीं है, इसमें आपको राइट करना बहुत जरूरी है, ताकि अगर आप राइट कर लेंगे ना, तो वो नोट्स आपके हो गए, और वो आप जब लिख लेंगे तो आप आगे भी पढ़ेंगे, दोबारा आपको रिकॉल आएगा, अरे यार ये उमर ने बताया था, और वो बात एक बंदे को नहीं बताई थी, वो 3 दफा बताई है वो बात। So that becomes so easy for you as well, Sami. So let listen from Umar how he going to narrate this strategy.
जी समी, सॉरी यार, मैं पूरा क्वेश्चन नहीं सुन पाया। सर मेरा आज थोड़ा सा कनेक्शन अनस्टेबल है, अभी मैंने मोबाइल से ज्वाइन किया, तो आप अगर थोड़ा सा रिपीट कर दें समरी पे।
Yes, I'll repeat. I have joined the group today, and now I have access to the study material, and there are 9 folders. It's organized. How should I utilize this? I am just starting with this material.
You have gone through all the material?
No, sir.
You have gone through all the material?
No, sir. I just gained access about hour or 2 hours ago.
Okay. So once go through all the material, as I told you that you have to focus on first, which is the most portion, which is pharmacology and therapeutics. 70-75% question will come from this portion. So you have to focus on those areas first. Then, as I told you, recalls. There are three recalls which I did, and my friends also, we studied together. So those recalls are pet sure. You have to do those recalls, and this you have to make your time according to your work nature, your family, whatsoever you are going through. According to your circumstances, make your study plan, make your schedule, give your dedicated time for your study.
Okay, sir.
But you have to stick to that plan. You cannot distract from that plan.
So just a plan is coming in my mind that I should go through the recalls and I should clear the concepts of that question, that particular question, and
yes.
Just do my research from the books. Instead of going into the books, should I start from the recalls?
Yeah.
I go to the recalls and I start exploring those topics.
You have to do parallel. You have to do parallel. You cannot crack the recalls without books. If you can, okay, go ahead.
No. I was saying to mix things up.
We are telling you we are discussing here the practical things.
Okay.
And the purpose and the objective of this meeting is also the same. Okay, because it's our second meeting. First meeting, we have discussed the basic things. We share the material. So Irfan has shared the material. So now some of the people who joined us at that time, they have done some homework. Okay, so now this objective of this meeting, today's meeting, was to discuss how they are feeling now. What are their difficulties? Okay, so discuss the practical things and to move forward. So because you just started, so just focus on the first go through all the material.
Okay, sir.
And then if you have questions, you have my number, you have sir number, you can discuss those things with us. I will guide you, no problem on that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
First, go through all the material first. Okay, then if you have some questions, then I will give you those specific answers.
Okay, I get it, sir.
Okay, dear.
Thank you.
Sir Umar, there is a quick question. Can you repeat the recalls which you have used? The 3 recalls which you have said.
There is one unorganized recalls. There is one organized recall. The third one is Ala Nasr. So you have to do it. And apart from this, there are some past papers. Those past papers you have to do also. But recalls on daily basis. Okay, because how much practice you will do it, it will help you in your exam.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I have a quick question if I can ask now.
We have some people raise hand. If we can go by the queue, we have Usman Tahir, we have Michelle Ali. Can we go with the line rather than we just break the queue?
Sir, please with the line.
Yes. Okay, I'll ask Usman Tahir. Please ask your question. You have a raised hand from a long time.
Sir, how are you?
Very well. Fine. Yes, Usman. If you can come on camera so we know about you as well, because
are you fine? I think.
Welcome, Usman. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
What is your
sir,
question?
I have one question from Sir Irfan, and definitely I will ask question from you, right?
Okay,
sir,
sure.
I have just tracked all my 4 documents out of 5. Just one document is missing. That I think you have just mentioned one time, that the degree, and after that we have our license. I think I have got all my 4 documents: my passport, ID card, degree, and my transcript as well. The last document I was missing is my category.
I just want you to hold this question because this question is not relevant to this meeting. As you know, this is for our
sure,
for our exam focus. So we cannot spam your question. You can watch the video and get this result possible. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm a person from Mr. Umar. Sir, I think I have made my records of myself. When I was in my final year, I have made some records regarding pharmacology and therapeutics. So as I am just following Dr. Irfan videos from think last 2-3 months, so I think I have to follow the records for 2 weeks, and after that, how should I start from CPR book?
Okay, as Umar explained, that CPR book, there are a certain number of chapters that you can mark your book according to his advice.
Okay.
But if you want to take advice from me, I would say that each chapter has MCQ part in the end of each chapter. If you have good command on those 20 questions on each chapter, MCQs, then you will definitely cover everything from that book. But I think Umar has a different opinion. He will say something different from my end.
Sure.
Thank you, Usman. First of all, thank you for your joining. See, brother, you just said I think you are a fresh graduate. If I
yes,
heard properly.
I'm just working in industry from last year. So I'm just running as a quality assurance officer at industry.
Okay. So, so for pharmaceutical chemistry, it must be your cup of tea. So I think you have a master in that because you are working in a quality section of the industry.
Yes.
So my dear, you have to you have to focus on. Have you seen this outline of the KAPs exam?
Yes, I have.
What topics? Okay. So accordingly, I will share the CPR chapters because in that portion, first 5 chapters is first 1 or 2 chapters related to the calculations, and it go for the pharmaceutics and biopharmaceutics, kinetic models, and then some from 8 onwards there are certain chapters which is related to the structural chemistry, and then some chapters related to this. So I will exactly share if you want to really study from the CPR.
Yes.
Okay, if you have time, you can study that thing. But obviously, CPR is a very comprehensive and a very detailed book.
So as I have just
don't have
that
that
I
much
made
time.
some recalls of my time when I was in final year. So I think I just used to go through from 1 to 2 weeks from Clifton Court, and when I have just got the idea of classification or mechanism induction or ADRs, then I think I just start the CPR book. What should we suggest to me?
See, you can do this, but if you go structurally, strategically, according to the exam outline, because I don't know what recalls you have prepared so far, what recalls you have consulted so far. So accordingly, I can, but in general, we have recalls that those recalls are in most of the practicing groups, the same recalls. So I don't know which one you are consulting, but obviously this exams are coming, the preparation books are same, Lippincott and this CPR. So you can consult accordingly.
Okay, sir. Okay. After that, I will just go through from the therapeutics as it has just no portion in that.
Yes,
exam.
yes, yes. See, the last 10 questions of each chapter of Lippincott are enough.
Okay, okay.
For therapeutics portion as well. And in CPR also the practice questions are there. So you can consult for all. In the index, you will find all the chapters like Lippincott. So the same chapter, if you go, there are certain questions which is related to the practice. So these questions are enough for your practice. But obviously, these questions are not going to come in your exam. Be clear on that.
As you just mentioned, that just 5 to 10 questions are from calculation.
No, it's not calculations. It's pharmaceutical chemistry. It's 5 to 10 questions maximum.
Okay.
In chemistry, in the calculations, I got 25 or 21 to 25 almost questions.
So
it varies. It varies. My friend, he got almost 5 questions. Some got 10 or 15 questions. Some more than this. So for pharmaceutical calculations, it varies. So you will get it. On average, I can say 25 to 30 questions you can get. It depends upon your luck.
So, and 5 to 10 questions from structure that we just discussing before.
This is maximum because surgical chemistry or this medicinal chemistry is less in portion. Okay, so it's the maximum you can get, because in whatever in my friend circle in that November KAPs exam, the people, they got only, some got 2, some got 1, some got 3, so not more than this. So 5 to 10, it's maximum you can get it.
Okay. And so lastly, one last question. And as I'm just working and I just off from the industry at 5 p.m. So what time that you just suggest? Because one document is missing. So when I will put my assessment, and after that 4 hours just, I think, enough.
Enough.
Starting.
For me, it's enough. See, you have to check your own time frame. And you have to use you sometimes when you start studying, you are fresh. Sometimes you are already exhausted.
Yes.
Okay, definitely. So give your fresh time to your study, to your books.
Sure.
Okay, yes. And grasp as much knowledge within limited time, because time is money these days. Everyone is busy. Yes, so you have to focus on this. I appreciate that those people who can spend 10 hours a day. I cannot spend 10 hours a day with the books. I will struggle. Okay, so 1 hour, 2 hour, but quality study. That is enough.
Okay. And bundle of thanks from Sir Irfan from his all motivation and all effort for community pharmacists and all over the overseas pharmacists. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Enjoy.
Thank you, Usman. Yeah.
Michelle Ali. Michelle or Michelle?
Michelle Ali.
Michelle Ali.
Assalamualaikum.
Michelle, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I just have a few questions. Number one is that I'm just a fresh graduate and I graduated recently from Karachi University. And as everyone must know that Karachi University sucks and the management literally sucks. So we are still waiting for a transcript and degree to come out so that we can apply for the further process. As we do not have transcript and degree, we cannot apply for skill assessment and we cannot enter the elite group as well. So I just need to ask, like, what should be the strategy that we guys must be following? Because I know I just spend my university life like in a very chill manner. So I know about myself. I need to work a little harder to clear the KAPs. So I just don't want to waste my time. I have already given my PTE exam. So I just want to start preparing for KAPs like from now. So I just need, if you could guide me some weekly.
Michelle, I remember I spoke to you, and I remember I spoke to you that if there are more interested people because of that low work done by the university management, that they can't give you the degree, they can't give you the mark sheet in time, that will actually wastage of time, but you can use the time for preparation. We can allocate a separate group just for students like you for study separately without that elite group. That's what I said to you, if you remember. And I asked you that how many,
yes, I remember.
How many friends, how many candidates in Karachi or other places you can gather, that how many want to come into that group that's going to seriously study, because giving these notes is not the solution. Mainly change of mindset and how we're going to crack the exam, how much we are hungry for passing, how much hungry we are to come to Australia, that actually push anyone to do this hard work. Like Aksa was saying that she studied 10 hours. Why she's studying 10 hours? Because she want to come to Australia. So is that desire, is that with the students as well for fresh graduate? Because I talked to one girl today before this webinar, and I found that the person was saying to me that there's no help available, they don't know anything, and they think only solution is to go to Australia, because Karachi University takes so much time for degree to give to the student. The only thing that student visa is the only option. So is that case in your batch as well, or is that only you that you want to do this KAPs?
I don't know who is she, but like we talked before, I was also thinking to go on student visa first, because it was like all taking a lot of time, and that's why I even gave my exam in February, because I was willing to go in July intake and on student visa. But then I attended a webinar and watched your videos where you obviously guided us quite well that student visa is just a waste of money, and which is actually true. Like KAPs will save us a lot of money and we can afford much things there. So that is easy. So that's why I'm just trying. And yes, we talked about gathering some students and organizing a group where we can study. I talked to the students from my class, but almost like 70 to 80% of the students are not even applying for it because it's too expensive, obviously.
So
and they're not
your question
taking
is
interest.
that how you can study without elite group. This is the question. That's why I
Yes.
We will scrap this question. And so I'm still willing to help students. I really want to help students in this special case. But we cannot bring everyone to the elite group, because that's a huge effort these guys have made to come to that level, and they have listened everything. So if you think that you are ready for that, we can create something for people like who are waiting for universities, and we can do something.
Yes, please. It will be very helpful. Like if we wait for a transcript and degree, then apply for assessment and then enter the elite group and start preparing, like we are wasting this time. So like we can prepare well if we have much time, like we are free these days. So what is the point of wasting?
Okay, thanks for asking. Thanks for the coming in. But if you have any question, Umar is here to answer how you can start A to Z. If you want to ask this question, you can ask from him.
Yeah, sure. If he can answer and guide me, like what should we do in this time period, in this time duration?
Yes, thank you, Michelle, for joining us. So, see, Sir Irfan, whatever he has suggested you, we can prepare a group. If we have a quite number, we can share the material with you as well. But obviously, it depends upon the willingness of the people, because this material you can find somewhere else as well. But the guidance and how to use that material, this is what we are working for. And to guide those who are in our group. We can add anyone, but it lose the interest of the people. We don't want the people who just come, not actually they are not interested in that thing, and we join them, and then at the end of the day we suffer. So please work on that. Work with speak with Sir Irfan. You can speak with me as well. I'll give you my number. But obviously we need the willingness of the people, the interest of the students, because I personally receive many messages just for the information, and then some people never get back. So yeah. So the time is money. Honestly speaking, we are all working professionals. So taking your time out and giving the reply for those questions, it takes your time. And sometimes if you don't reply, the people get mind as well. So this is what I want to say, that please make up your mind. You are
I like
clear.
to say one thing. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. I'd like to say one thing. Even in my elite group, people are so much motivated. They are highly motivated that they have gone to the assessment. They have done the hard part, and they are now sitting with those people who are with the same mindset. But even I have found some people still have some shaky legs, and they talk about, can I go and do the like pharmacy technician? pathway. And as soon as I heard that conversation in the group somewhere, I actually take them out from the group, because I don't want to spoil that momentum which we have established in that group, that everyone is there to move in forward direction. No one is going back, because we call them, they have burned their boats. So if we do a group for students, obviously, there's no guarantee that they will go forward. There will be a lot of miss out. And that will actually demotivate a person like you. If you are highly motivated, then you will think, oh, maybe I'm the wrong one here, maybe. So that feeling that develop in that case, in those who are highly motivated. All right.
You are right, sir.
So I hope, Michelle, you gain something from this conversation. Hopefully we'll start a program for you, our students.
Okay, thank you so much.
So, Sardar, you have a question, or you just have a raised hand from the previous commitment?
Yes, sir, I have a question.
Okay,
regarding the study material I have from the general group, is it the proper material which are using the elite group participant, or is someone is just...
Not really. No, that was just a collective information we just shared in the group once only.
So how can, sir, I because I have just
I will add you maybe tonight or tomorrow, then you can access that information.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
You take care. Yes, next question is from username PAWANDHA regular.
Pawan DHA. Yeah. Dubai Health Authority. Yes, Pawan, we are hearing you. Please unmute yourself, Pawan. Okay. Sir, we can take the next question, I think.
Uzair.
I think, yeah, Uzair.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, good, Uzair. Yeah, tell us.
I have one question.
Yeah.
There are two papers, paper 1 and 2. In paper 1, there would be 70% pharmacology and physiology, and 30% would be chemistry. So, how many subsections would be there in each paper?
See, Uzair, I cannot go to that precise level because, maybe you will get 1 or 2 questions from physiology. You will get 25 to 30 questions from pharmacology, pure pharmacology, some questions from dosage form, some questions, related to dose, then interaction, then adverse drug reaction. So all this is very, precise thing.
No, sir, I'm
70 to 7.
Marked subsections, or there would be 100 questions from 1 to 100. There would be no marking, no bifurcation.
No, nothing, no bifurcation. You will not find it. There will be 2 exams, 100 questions each. You have to judge yourself that this question is from this portion. Like for chemistry and calculations, everyone knows. Sutix also you will get it somehow, but Sutix sometimes you cannot seriously differentiate that this question is coming from a pharmaceutical portion, because some questions are coming from biopharmaceutical. So you cannot judge that this is a pharmacology and therapeutics portion or this. But yes, in the calculations and this pharmaceutical chemistry, those questions are clear. So while attempting your exam, you have to be very clear that you have to take the 50% of each portion. Like how much calculations questions you get? Maybe 20 questions. So 10 must be correct to pass the exam. Otherwise, you can fail that portion.
Right.
So this is a trick. This is a trick. Okay, so try to attempt your exam well in time. You get almost 10 to 15 minutes to review your questions, and this will come only through practice. Only through practice. Like you will master your practice on daily basis. When you do the practice, recalls questions, you do your theory portion, and at the end of the day, when you are going for your exam, you give your 100%. Okay, this practice will benefit you during your exam.
Right. Sir, I have another question.
Yes,
for
please.
pharmaceutics lectures which are given in Drive, are they enough for preparation, or should we go for CPR?
See, these are from CPR, short form of the CPR. All these questions are, there is no other, source book. Those notes, those lecture slides, everything is coming from the CPR.
Right.
Okay, so you can discuss in the exam if you have some particular question about your the notes. We'll answer you accordingly.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Zair.
Thank you. Shaista Ijaz. Thank you, Shaista Ijaz. Please have your question.
Assalamualaikum, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Walaikum salam. Yeah, walaikum salam.
Sir, my name is Shaista Ijaz, and I'm not a member of elite group.
Right.
I just want to say that how can I get the material related to recalls and important structures, because there are so many structures in medicinal chemistry to prepare.
Sir, you can tell the criteria.
Okay. Shaista, why you are not in elite group? Do you know why you are not in my elite group? Do you know?
No, sir. I have recorded an introductory video. Firstly, I thought that my video is too short. Then I repeat the video, and also I shared the receipt of knowledge assessment. And I also follow you on the different social media accounts.
Okay.
No.
So you're saying that you have done the KAPs assessment, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Really? I can't recall you, Shaista. Maybe send me again, because I'm not recalling whether I've seen the KAPs assessment receipt from you.
Okay, sir. I will share you twice.
Yes, please send me, then I can add you in my group. No problem. All right.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
If you can, sir, if you can precisely explain, because there are so many other participants as well. What is the criteria to add in that group?
Look, this is very simple criteria. It's about the mindset, that whoever coming to me, I really want them to have a clear mindset, good aim. When you have a good aim, obviously you will do this KAPs assessment straight away, right? When you don't have an aim, then you won't do the KAPs assessment. So that's first thing. Another thing is that I want you to answer some of the questions which I really want to know whether your communication skill is fantastic. That's why I really want everyone to do a video interview recording and send me that, so I can give you a feedback. And obviously we want to see your CV as well, either you're a pharmacist or you're not a pharmacist, and also connect with all the 6 educational social channels that I have. The reason behind is that you will get continuous bombardment of information. You will get so much information that you will get reminder that your aim is to pass the KAPs and come to Australia and to have a good working experience here in Australia. So that's why I want you to be available, visible on all 6, even the Twitter, which is the hardest one. People don't like Twitter. People hate TikTok in Pakistan. I want you to be on all social media, so you can visualize things which I shared on different forums, and that actually helps you to be more and keep going on your progressing on your aim. This is the simple criteria. There's no fee, there's nothing but efforts. So we feel that when you join our efforts, we feel that you can progress quickly, and we have helped so many pharmacists in the last 12 months, and there's so much interest for coming to some pharmacists in Australia that I'm glad to say that KAPs center or KAPs exam center was short. Like there were seats were short, so we have pushed get the new seats, new centers and that was not done alone by me. That was done because we have such a committed pharmacists with us who want to come to Australia. They have all their Twitter's presence, and we use the Twitter so efficiently. In last 1 month campaign, 3 times we bang with the tweet. We have drafted a tweet message and we tweet to all the major authorities, and that actually makes a huge difference in getting new centers in Pakistan. So this is the strength, the community that I'm making at the moment for future leadership in Australia. So you need to understand that why I'm doing this for free, and there's a logic behind it. I was in a social gathering here with like maybe around 100 doctors there. So I was saying to them, I'm leaving because I have a webinar to attend or to do, and they was asking me, Irfan, what the hell you doing, and why are you wasting your time? Why are you doing this for free? Everyone will take you as a granted. So if someone is taking me as a granted, obviously they won't get anything, but who understand the philosophy behind all these steps which are taking place, and there are a lot of successful stories that I have shared who has gone through with this procedure. So that's the logic behind of this group, which you call elite group. And in elite group, they were so smart people that they made another group. They call it platinum group. We named that as a platinum group. So that's like highly privileged 10 pharmacists who don't want any more pharmacists in their group. They are just studying every day. They're meeting on Zoom. So that's what Umar was saying, that you can make your own platinum group too when you come to that elite group. Make your own friends and study hard and pass the exam in first hit.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Thank you so much for your explanation.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, I think Shaista Ejaz is the next raise the hand, please, Shaista.
I think Shaista one who asked the question. She
okay, sorry. Yes, Miss Nadia Fawad. Next, I think, yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Ji, walaikum salam.
Thank you so much for arranging this platform. First of all, मेरा question ये है कि I have completed my assessment and I'm waiting for KAPs to inshallah to be in July. But if what if I get late the results of assessment? So I don't think so that I have enough time to be appear in July.
That's right. You have a choice. You can delay that exam for November.
Sir, what about, are there any differences like in terms of opportunities?
I don't think so, no. Because in 6 months, there's no big drastic change coming in this country. I don't think, I've heard that visas will be more relaxed. That's what I heard yesterday. That there will be more relaxation coming in the visa policy. More permanent residence will be granted in coming months. So that's a good news for anyone who is coming. Either they are in the background. So nothing to worry.
Inshallah. Next question, sir, of mine is that is there any kind of slot booking? Like, is it full for July? If I want to file my assessment KAPs for July, is there kind of any slot full? Some people saying that the slot is full for July, so you have to go for November.
No, it's not full. That's not true. Whoever said is not true. I have checked that 3-4 days ago. There are plenty of options available in Lahore, plenty of options available in Islamabad. So there's no full.
So last question, third. Would there be? Can I expect that in November there would be a center in Karachi as well? So
I don't know. I don't know. It's all depend like how we did the campaign. If we have 100 candidates for sure, they want to sit, and if they give me a survey confirmation, then definitely KAPs people. I spoke to KAPs people, I think last week about this question, and they said it's all depend on the demand. So if we create a demand, they will have a center in Karachi, no problem.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Any question with the exam? No question for the exam?
Sir, many of the colleagues have been asked so many good questions, and I don't want to. Yes, okay. Sir. It's very important. Alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Thank you, Nadia. Thank you. Okay.
We have Zana from Dubai, I think.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam.
How are you, sir?
I'm very well.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be here with you people. So I want to ask that how I will cover the drug dosage. Like so many drug doses, so many drugs are there. So how we can remember and how many times we can practice the drug dosage?
Thank you, Farzana, for asking this question. I think I have replied in the group as well that we have one short 10 pages PDF file. This is for the drug dosages. So read 1 or 2 times, 2-3 drugs on daily basis.
So that is in our elite group.
Yes.
Okay.
You
And
are
one thing,
you are
one
part
more.
you are part of
Yes,
that
yes,
group,
sir.
I think.
Yes, sir. I am.
I'll
Yeah.
share again. And yesterday I think Nazia she
Yes,
has
please.
shared one file as well. There is also a very comprehensive file
Okay.
which covering all the this detailed all the groups of the medications with the dosage forms with doses as well. So but I think that is very comprehensive and very deep. So if you go through only that 10 pages, which is I think that is enough. On daily basis, 4 or 5 drugs you can study and remember.
Like structures. You told
Yes,
that
like
about
structure.
structure
See,
that we can
you
study.
see, first of all, assess. I always say that assess all the material, shortlist that material, what you have to do, what you don't need to do. Then start working on it. You have to do it. You have to do it on daily basis. While performing your other duties, you have to do this task as well. This is how you will move on. Okay, because
Okay.
you cannot
And
remember
one more
everything on daily basis. Repeat every time.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. One more thing I need to ask that in Dubai, how many center is there? Like if
2.
I will, I
2
want to
centers
sit
only.
in July, so 2 centers only, and like how many
Yes, 2
people? Like
centers
5 or?
already booked for July.
Oh no.
So you have to check
So
with Muscat. You have the option. You have
I don't
Saudi,
want to go outside,
Oman,
sir.
yeah,
I don't want to go outside.
Qatar or Pakistan. Check all these options
Pakistan is
because Dubai
okay, but
already booked. Yes, Pakistan still they have seats. If you have assessment done, you can book for the exam. Still they have.
sir, I already done with assessment now, but I need
So
approval, eligibility letter, waiting for the approval.
eligibility, how you get without eligibility letter this assessment?
So I
Assessment
said
KAPs
that
assessment I'm
I
talking
already
about.
yes, I already done with the KAPs assessment now.
So then
But
you
I
can
didn't
apply
get.
for the
You can
you
just book
can
the
book the
Sir, I
exam.
exam.
already applied. Sir, I want to book the exam, but I'm waiting for the eligibility, like
Okay, so you're saying you
waiting
applied
for
for
the.
assessment and you're waiting for the assessment outcome. Is that you saying? आपने
Yes,
assessment
yes, yes, yes,
Ah,
yes,
okay,
yes, yes.
okay.
नहीं आई है आपको. This is what you're saying?
Assessment कर दिए. Yes, yes, yes,
Submit
yes.
कर दिया,
Yes, sir.
उसका letter नहीं
Assessment
आया.
कर दी हुई है, but
8 weeks का जो wait है वो कर रही हैं आप, right?
हाँ,
yes,
वो
yes,
नहीं आया
yes,
होगा.
yes.
Okay, so that's you need to wait.
Yes, 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 yes.
Without that, you cannot proceed, unfortunately.
Yes, yes.
चले आप उसका वेट कर लें इंशाल्लाह जैसे ही वो आता है ना तो आप अप्लाई कर दें. I hope you will get it in July.
तो सर वो तो फिर ये कि दुबई में तो स्लॉट नहीं मिल सकता फिर. I want to
हाँ
go
ये
outside.
देखें आप दुबई में मैंने दुबई में दिया है. I will tell you honestly. So how many people
Yes.
I know that
Sir, it's
we were sitting 3 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, I think 2 o'clock in the morning until 4:30 in the and we got the system stuck. There are only limited seats. So at the time of booking your exam, you have to wake up because 9 a.m. In Melbourne time they will start. The window will open and 9:15 it Dubai booked. So you have 10 to 15 minutes to book your exam. So this is for the people who want to give the exam to in Dubai or in UAE because there are only 2 centers and very limited seats.
So I can so I have two options. I can book for November, or I can go outside, like in other
Yes,
country.
yes. This is the only options you have right now.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
No
Have a
problem.
nice
Thank you
day.
so much, Farzana. Same to you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. We have any other question?
We can ask because no one is raising hand. Everyone is shy now. We need to pick up someone, or if someone is really willing to ask a question without raising a hand, that's up to them. I can read that on the YouTube chat, someone saying that I am actually in the same disastrous position where my degrees and transcript will take maybe next month, and eagerly waiting to be completing my skill assessment and like that. We cannot do anything about that. Someone is saying that kindly guide me. I'm getting
Sir, one question I think Sadia Iqbal has asked, which is very relevant. She want to know that for the exam, are we allowed to skip to easier questions first, attempt them all, and then go for difficult questions in KAPs exam, since this is based on the computers? Yes, I would highly recommend this, because don't waste your time on the question which you are not sure. Okay, flag that question during the exam, save your time, because in the end, when you have more questions, it will create only pressure on you. So this is also about the time management as well. Once you are in an exam, you have 100% sure, click, move on. If you are not sure, flag that question, because the option will not move forward if you will not select any option. You cannot leave the question as as it is. You have to select any option, but flag that question. Come back later if you got some time, but don't miss. Okay, because there is no negative marking. You have to attempt 200 questions, because your chances will increase. If you will leave that question as it is, it will cost you at the end. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, if I may.
Yes.
I want to ask about the time it's taking for assessment. I have applied on 5th of March and I have not received it yet.
Brother, before that it was 28 days or 4 weeks, but now I have seen yesterday on the website they have raised to 12 weeks. So it means that 3 months. Yes, sir.
8 weeks. Recently it was 8 weeks, but now they have raised to 12 weeks.
Sir, I have
No,
applied.
sir, मैं सर बात कर रहा हूँ जब मैंने assessment करी ना last year in March, so it was 4 weeks. Yes, later on they have changed to 8 and now it's to 12 weeks, I think.
उनके पास बंदे ही नहीं है काम के, वो अभी जॉबे लगा रहे हैं कि असेसमेंट करने के लिए बंदे चाहिए उनको.
Because pressure ज्यादा है ना, ज्यादा अभी. और सर, during the exam booking time you will see there, last time when I was booking the exam, वो system choke हो गया था. So we sent email to APC, all of my friends, and then they replied that we are working on it to fix that system as well. So pressure तो है, उस system पे भी pressure है.
तो ये 1200-1400 जो फार्मासिस्ट हैं हमारे ग्रुप्स में, वो सब आ जाएंगे तो उसमें से 1-2 तो कैप्स के लिए भी काम कर ले मेरे ख्याल से.
हाँ सर, हायर कर लें हमें, हम तो रेडी हैं.
हाँ.
चलेंगे.
And I want to add, sir, the time when I applied, they were saying there will be a turnaround in 8 weeks. But now in their emails, they are saying that it may take more than 12 weeks.
So it's been 5 March, means that 5th of May you will get your response.
Yeah, I should get a response.
Okay, Sami,
if they have,
I have suggested CAPs to do this in 4 weeks and charge a little extra, maybe $100. I suggested them.
I'll opt in.
I suggested that maybe make extra money out of CAPs people. Maybe give them assessment quicker. They will pay you extra $100 or $200, like what Vitasis do. I gave them an example of Vitasis because Vitasis got 2 different types of assessment. One is a regular assessment and one is a priority assessment in 2 weeks. So I just suggested them, why don't you do that? Because a lot of people are waiting to give the exam in Pakistan. There may be someone who will pay you $200 or $100 extra. But
no, sir, because I am waiting. I am desperately waiting. and I am looking at the seats available in the Lahore centers. They should not be booked up before me.
No.
Before
There are
my
plenty of
assessment
seats.
came.
I have checked it through my friend who was just booking, and he showed me the photos that all dates are available in Lahore, and in the new center of Islamabad, all dates are available. So no issue.
That's good, sir. In their email, sir, they are saying we don't offer a fast-tracked processing service.
Yes.
So if we struggle for this, maybe they will change it to we do offer a fast-tracked processing service.
Okay, we can run a campaign. We can again fight for that fast track. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. I'll just talk with all the warrior pharmacists if they agree to do a tweet with me to shake APC CEO again by asking this question.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure thing.
Yeah, sure.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it from my
We
side.
have Ajay Mishra.
Thank you, Sami. Yeah.
Welcome.
Yes, Ajay Mishra.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Ajay.
Sir, I am talking about PTE.
That's fine, Ajay. I know you can speak slowly. We can listen, or if you have the camera on, that's easy for us to understand you as well.
No, sir. Actually, I have PM so I can't on camera.
Okay, that's fine. So maybe just ask the question or how you want to say. That's fine. We can.
Yes, sir. My question is that is there any group for PTE? Is there any group for PTE? PTE.
PTE test, you mean?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Look, there is a preparation website, and also there's the YouTube channel which you can watch and do the preparation by both ways online.
Yes, sir. And
I will
my,
share that in the group.
and my question is that for assessment, there are how much time? For assessment, there are how much time? We have see for in assessment, they are in 1 month. Now they are in 6 to 8 weeks.
Sorry, I need to ask you. Can you please say again?
It's in assessment.
Assessment, yes.
They are in how much time?
How much time?
How much time?
Yeah, actually they are in for 7 or 8 weeks.
8 weeks to 12 weeks is the guide at the moment. 8 weeks to 12 weeks.
Yeah. If they 1 week, then I have to give my exam in March 2024.
That's fine. Yeah, if you think that 2024 March is your time, that's fine.
And what about the visa relaxation in 2024?
Okay, I'm understanding that what you're saying, that what I can do in the meantime, is that you're saying?
No, I am saying that in 2024, there is same condition for visa relaxation. Visa relaxation.
Ajay, if you can write in the chat box, we can better understand. Yes, thank you. Visa relaxation.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, you want to respond on visa relaxation?
Because I was in a meeting and I came to know from some very good sources that there is a relaxation coming from this government in visa. Already they have started. You can search on immigration websites. There are some news coming that they are providing. I think the biggest news is that whoever present in Australia on different visas, they are opening PR visas for them. So this is the big news. Okay. So they are giving permanent residence visas to all the asylum seekers, scrapping all of their status and giving them ticket. So they want them to work here. Okay. So this is the policy that government is working on. All right. So this is something, a green signal or a good signal for anyone who is watching this webinar. I'm not expert of visas. I'm not authorized to give any advice on, but I'm telling you the news that I've heard here from government people. Okay, so just wait. There will be some more relaxation comings. Okay. All right. So hopefully this will help. Anyone else have a question?
Assalamualaikum, sir. हेलो सर, एक क्वेश्चन तो वो अजय मिश्रा ने पूछ लिया रिगार्डिंग पीटी प्रिपरेशन। यूट्यूब और एकेडमिकली की जो साइट्स हैं, मतलब एकेडमी जो ऑनलाइन तैयारी, वो सफिशिएंट होगी पीटी की तैयारी के लिए? एक तो ये क्वेश्चन है सर।
जी एग्जैक्टली। हमारे बहुत सारे कैंडिडेट्स हैं जिन्होंने 18 मार्क्स उठाए सिर्फ उन 2 चीजों को टच करके।
ओके सर। और दूसरा
एडवाइस ये करूंगा कि आप तो उस पे जाइए एंड जस्ट डू दैट मॉक एग्जाम straight away and try to assess what is your level, and then that will tell you how much effort you need to make to get good numbers. वैसे minimum 65 है, minimum 65 है. If you plan for 65, visa officer will be relaxed as well with your relaxed English test. But if you give a good result in your visa application, like 80, they will be excited to know that, oh, this you're having good English. That will make your visa officer a good impression, and they will process your visa quickly. This is what my experience is.
Yes, sir. I will definitely, sir, go for good marks, inshallah.
Yes, good marks.
The second question, sir, I sent you my WhatsApp status regarding the problem which I faced when I applying for my skill assessment. The conversion rate for dollar. How they calculate the rate? Because I was.
I don't know. That's not related to me. I don't know, so I can't answer that question.
Okay, sir. Umar, may any idea? I think.
Call them.
From where you? Yeah, because I don't know whether you are here in UAE or you are in Pakistan.
Sir, I am in Pakistan and I applied from my friend's credit card, so Standard Chartered Bank.
My dear, I have also no idea from Pakistan because I paid from here. So the exchange rate, everything here is more, standardized. In Pakistan, you will face the fluctuation on daily basis. So I cannot predict anything.
Did you email? Did you ask the email about this question? Did they not reply to you?
Sir, basically when I apply, it was 28th of Ramadan, and after my apply, 2 or 3 holidays of Eid. And after that, before when I applied, the total amount was 2,48,000.
No, I know the problem, but I'm saying that did you not receive a reply about your email that you sent to KAPs about this?
No, sir, they reply, but when the Standard Chartered reply to my friend's email account, they calculate the total amount was 2,67,000 and 2,000 and I think 2,600 included tax. So that was the problem.
Sir, that's same in my case. That's the same case with me.
So how much you have lost?
I think first we received 2,48,000, and later we the email which my friend received was I think 2,067. 20 to 22,000 extra we have to pay there.
How much?
20,000, I think.
Sir, I paid 275.
I think सफदर मेरे ख्याल में ना ये जो है ना ये कुछ बैंक चार्जेस होते हैं। ये मुझे भी
Can I answer?
हाँ करो Mohsen.
Actually the 2,48,000 is the exchange rate plus the bank charge FED. The extra 22,000 is FED charges.
What does that mean? FED charges?
Federal excise duty.
Oh wow, okay, you solved the problem. So see,
yes.
He's saying he may be giving you the hidden cost. That could be a hidden cost which nobody knows.
Yes, sir.
In every international charges, they charge FED charges, federal excise duty charges. In all international charges, I used to buy the Sheg and the Amazon and Netflix. They always charge FED on international charges.
It's very good learning for me as well because I can answer this question. Ask me again. But you know that $20 or whole process of $8,000 You will recover that money in 2 months in your first job as an intern.
Inshallah, inshallah.
So not to worry at all.
Sir, I want to add a thing here.
Yes.
The banks are not actually converting the currency on the Google rate. They are converting at their own rates. They are overcharging for that too, besides the FED. And it is a common practice here nowadays from in last few months. Banks are converting at their own rates.
Okay.
No, the Google is not the standard. Actually,
Yes.
Google is not the standard of exchange rate. You will go in every exchange, they have their own rates. Bank have their own different rates, which is always high. The exchange rate always high through the banks, but different exchange gives you the different one. Google is not a standard, so don't compare your exchange rate with Google. Here
Yes,
also
sir,
in UAE is same. Yeah.
That was the point I was to add. Yes, sir.
No problem. Yes, Mohsin, you want to ask something? Yes.
First of all, I would like to pay thanks that you're doing a wonderful job. And my question is that you have mentioned in therapeutics in paper 2, there will be approximately 20-25 questions which will be from calculation portion. And rest, I want to know the rest of the portion which will be comprised of what type of questions, which portion I want to just inquire about.
This is also mixed questions. It's pharmaceutics, chemistry, and then therapeutics portion as well. So there are some repetition as well. There is some repetition of the questions as well. But it will be only 1 or 2 questions, not more than this. Like in paper 1 and paper 2, you will get same questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So, but it's only
Then,
1 or
like,
2 questions, not more than this.
Yes, I was saying that paper 2 in therapeutics, they also mentioned drug interaction, ADRs, the same things they asked in paper 1 also.
Yes, you are right. Same thing. You will get more portions of interactions and case scenarios in paper 2.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Thank you, Mohsin. Yes, Mr. Sundar Pal.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Yes, Sundar.
Thank you, sir, for making this webinar. So every pharmacist can take this good opportunity. So actually, sir, I want to know, I have a long study gap. Okay. And even on last week only, I sent my application for KAPs assessment. I haven't got that one. Maybe it will take time. So I want to know, sir, as per sir said, they have elite group. So in that group, you people are sending study materials. So I want to know, sir, what about mock test? If there any facility, like if we study, then we have to know where we are now, so we can go through that one also.
Thank you, Sundar Pal, for your question and for joining us. See, we will only provide you the past papers. Okay, and I think that is enough. We will not have that type of mock tests, which you will get it. Some groups are sharing these things, but these are paid groups. We don't have that. Yes, we do have mock tests, question bank, and everything is available. But this is from the past exams. You can help yourself. You can do it. You can discuss with the people who are inside the group. So, but you have to do it yourself. We will not assess. You have to assess yourself.
Okay, sir.
Okay. We do have this mock, for each topic related, the group, the material which I have shared, I have these tests as well, just so you can assess yourself where you are standing, and I think that will reflect on you, that where you are standing and how much effort you need to pay, you have to, for your exam.
Okay, sir. Right, sir. Thank you.
Sundar, I would like to say that the mock exam is available from some of the paid academies, because they put a lot of efforts in there, because they get paid for that. So they have team who work, IT people team working with them, and they make some exams where the same data comes as the actual exam. Look, I can do that as well, but
Yes, sir.
if we make an effort, we can't keep this free. So someone need to pay that cost, right? At the moment, we are all wasting our time, but
yeah, right, sir.
knowledge is free that we're giving, but when we someone to do that, they will charge us. So if I will ask the group that if they're happy to pay, then what amount they would like to pay to Umar and us to do this free conversation. and I think it will be very hard for everyone, because everyone is struggling with the the conversion rate. Like at the moment, we have spent like 10 minutes just for 20,000 rupees. How we can discuss that where the 20,000 rupees gone. So cost is actually a hurdle for us not to produce those kind of things. I know how to do that, but again, it will take time.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with Sir Irfan.
Yes,
Because see, it's we don't want to put a restriction on knowledge sharing. Okay, so because a lot of people are struggling with this, so we don't want that everyone have that type of financial status that who they can invest on this even study material and the guidance. So we want to make things easy for them.
Yep, and the mock exams are available from the academies who are charging $3,500 just for your study, for your CAP. So you can imagine that. Can you spare that much money for you just mock exam? I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Pawan.
We have Shahid.
Thank you, Sundar. Thank you, Sundar.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for listening. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yesterday you were in the live session. I really liked your comments. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes, I think the next is Pawan.
Or Mohsin.
Oh, Mohsin, I think. Mohsin.
No, sir. Actually. Hello.
Okay, Mohsin, if you have done that, you can. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mohsin. Yes, Pawan. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. मेरा नाम पवन है और मैं इंडिया से हूँ. अभी रिसेंट में यहाँ पे दुबई में एज ए DHA फार्मासिस्ट के तौर पे काम कर रहा हूँ, सर. और पहले ज्वाइन करने की कनेक्ट करने की कोशिश किया था, सर. ड्यू टू नेटवर्क इशू में आ नहीं पाया था. सॉरी फॉर दैट. और मेरे एक दो क्वेश्चन है, सर. मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया मूव करना चाहता हूँ यहाँ से. ये जो मेरा अभी 2 साल कंप्लीट होने वाला है, क्या DHA का एक्सपीरियंस जो यहाँ दुबई का एक्सपीरियंस है, क्या वहाँ पे इसका क्या बेनिफिट मिलेगा कुछ वीजा पर्पज में, या क्या कुछ बताएंगे, सर?
सर इरफान, मेरा ख्याल है. थैंक यू पवन, आपका ज्वाइन करने के लिए. ये जवाब मेरा ख्याल है सर इरफान दे देंगे.
Pawan, how many years experience that you want to claim for your Dubai experience? How many years experience?
Dubai experience going to complete, sir, 2 years. And previous 4 years experience in our country.
Okay, that's fine. That's
total mostly 6 years complete.
Anything over 3 years, you will get some points for your immigration file, right? So after passing KAPs, you will get some points out of it. I don't know how many points, because I'm not.
Sir, this is if you are more than 8 to 10 years experience you have, you will get 10 points.
Okay.
If you have more than 3 years, you will get 5 points.
Okay, that's good.
So it will help you when you are applying for your visa. But for the KAPs, you don't need any experience.
You don't need,
and it is valid experience.
You
as long as you, as long as your past experience. And you can justify to the visa the Department of Home Affairs your past experience through a valid experience letter, through your tax return, through your salary slips. So because they will ask all these documents, as long as you have those documents, you can justify your experience, you can claim those points in your visa application.
ओके सर, बहुत अच्छा लगा आपकी आपने इंफॉर्मेशन दिया ये जो। और एक क्वेश्चन और है सर, मैं स्टार्ट करने वाला था ये अपना होल प्रोसेस, लाइक मुझे कहाँ से पहला स्टेप फॉलो करके चलना पड़ेगा सर? क्या मुझे इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज टेस्ट को पहले कंप्लीट करना होगा या एग्जाम का प्रोसेस कैसे, आप थोड़ा सा गाइड करेंगे सर?
देखिए मैं क्विकली आपको बता देता हूँ। यू नीड टू स्टार्ट योर कैप्स असेसमेंट प्रोसेस। ठीक है, उसमें इंग्लिश की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, तो यू कैन सबमिट योर डॉक्यूमेंट्स टू कैप्स website, which is APC, Australian Pharmacy Council website. You just go there, make your portal, and if you find any difficulty, watch my YouTube. There are a lot of videos that I have discussed how to load.
Already देखा है,
So you know the process. Just do it now. If you can do it today or tonight, just scan document चाहिए उनको, 3 documents: your council certificate, your degree, your mark sheet, and your passport, and 2 more IDs. That's it. And $1,310 by Visa card. So simple. You can start the process.
ओके सर, क्या हम एग्जाम पहले दे सकते हैं असेसमेंट डॉक्यूमेंट्स असेसमेंट करने से पहले?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, क्योंकि पहले आप डॉक्यूमेंट जमा कराएंगे जब तो वो आपको समझेंगे कि यू आर फार्मासिस्ट। विदाउट उसके कैसे आपको एग्जाम में जाने देंगे?
ठीक है सर, ठीक है। अच्छा लगा सर। मैं अभी अगर मैं इसी मंथ से अपना प्रोसेस स्टार्ट करता हूँ तो नेक्स्ट एग्जाम की डेट कितने टाइम, क्या डेट्स रहती हैं सर?
अभी अब आपको शायद कैच करना पड़े नवंबर। जुलाई इज टू लेट फॉर यू।
नवंबर, ठीक है सर, ठीक है। बहुत अच्छा लगा सर आपसे बात करने के। मैं ऑलरेडी आपके इंस्टाग्राम सारे सब जगह मैंने फॉलो कर रखा है, और भी जितने लोग देख रहे हैं सर को फॉलो कीजिए, बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं सर। और मैं देखता रहता हूँ, अभी हाल ही में जुड़ा हूँ सर से, और तो अभी मैं ड्यूटी में था सर, तो बस अच्छा लगा सर बात करके। धन्यवाद सर।
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू पवन, थैंक यू पवन, शुक्रिया।
यू इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया सून।
Yes, I think Shahid Ali sir has raised the hand. Yes, Shahid. Walaikum salam.
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum salam.
How are you sir? Assalamu alaikum Irfan sir and assalamu alaikum Umar bhai, कैसे हैं?
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह शाहिद, ठीक हूँ, आप सुनाएं कैसे हैं?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Umar bhai, just I have joined now this, actually I was busy on my job, so just got off. So
no problem.
I believe some of the questions will be repeated. Might have asked a few colleagues, so I will repeat because I could not join it. So
no problem.
My question is thank you. My question is where to start from there. I have started from Lipin Court. Obviously, I have got to know from many persons who already has cleared or who are aspirants. So we have to start from the Lipin Court, and they are telling me that repeat the recalls. So there are many kind of recalls. There are maybe more than 50 or more than 100 kind of recalls. So may I know which are the specific one which we have to follow? Is there any
organized
recalls?
See, there is organized recalls. There is one is unorganized recall. The third one is Ala Nasr. These 3 are the most authentic recalls. Others, you know, they have copy pasted from this small portions. Organized recall is the most comprehensive document. It covers from alphabetical order from A to Z, all the topics of Sutics and pharmacology and therapeutics, all topics from different exams. So it's a very comprehensive document, 120 pages PDF document available. So start from that, then slowly move ahead, daily basis at the end. But Ala Nasr, you have to do it because you will get many questions from Ala Nasr recalls. That recall is also very, very important. Okay, but for Lippin Court, but for the Lippin Court, you have to, ANS, CNS, CVS, and antibiotics. This is main 4 big portions. You have to read all chapters. Then go ahead with small chapters like this obesity, over the counter, steroid chapter, endocrinology, insulin portion, dermatology. So these portions also touch little portion, because you will get only 1 or 2 questions from these portions.
Okay. And is there any specific edition of Lippincott, or we can, like I have 6th edition, I believe. So is it fine, or I have to get the new edition?
I think that is okay, because the 6th is not the latest one. I would recommend to take the latest one, because it's more, there are some changes they have made. 8th, I think, is the latest one.
Yeah.
I studied,
Okay.
I think, from 7th edition, but 8th, I think, this is the latest edition.
Okay. And as you mentioned that like ANS, CVS, and CNS, these are the most
And
important chapters.
antibiotics as well. Antibiotics as well.
And antibiotics. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is concerned with the
For
pharmacology.
study,
What
see,
about the
for to start from somewhere, you have to start from here. Then when you move on, you start studying on daily basis, little portion. After 1 month, you will feel better than what you are today. Then you will see those portions which left over. Okay, so
Okay.
because as I told you, this is a knowledge-based exam. You have to increase your knowledge, and they will test your knowledge through that questionnaires. And your practical, because you are working pharmacist in community pharmacy, it will help you a lot.
Okay. And
Okay.
what about the regarding the calculation part? Is it that necessary we have to cover CPR, and we have also to cover this APC book?
For
Or
the
there are
calculations,
any specific? Yeah.
see, for the first 5 portion questions from CPR, that is enough to practice. APEC, if you got a time, because I did it. Honestly speaking, I will not say that I didn't do it. APEC, because I have a time at that time. So weekends I was doing this APEC, because the APEC book is the best source for the practice. It has very comprehensive and questions. So for the practice, that is the best book. But for exam point of view, CPR first 5 chapter, last questions, and Lugain file. There is one file for the calculations named Lugain. That file is very important.
Yes,
And Ala Nasser's last page. Yeah, or Ala Nasser's last, I think, 2 pages questions. For exam point of view, those 2-3 things are very important. You will get, sometimes you will get, the copy paste. Obviously, these questions are not, all same you will get, but sometimes, if you are lucky enough, you will get copy paste those questions.
Okay. And what is level of complexity? Like, is it the same type of question asked in APC, or they change the type of question also? I mean, they mix the
No, they change.
with the
They change. This is what I'm saying. They change complexity. What I feel that if you study properly, KAPs doesn't want you to fail. The exam, they are testing your knowledge, but they really want to help you. If you have a required, because see, if you get suppose 20 questions, there are 10 questions which you can solve it to pass. If you are not studying, you cannot pass. But there will be only 4 to 5 questions which you require some extra effort to solve, which are really tough questions. But in 20 questions, you will see some questions like simple dosage form calculation, some questions simple weight-based calculations. If you cannot solve this type of questions, then I'm sorry that it will be difficult for you to pass the KAPs. Okay, your milli-equivalent, millimole, they are tough question. I agree with you, but you will get only 1 or 2 questions, maybe 3 questions. That's not all. You have to get 50% numbers to pass your KAPs exam. Okay, so there are range of questions. There will be half-life question. There will be dose-based question, child dose question, number of days related question. So all these questions are coming in a mix form. So you have a chance to pass the calculations, but really if you work hard on those things.
And does this biopharmaceutical calculation part mean it is also the part of
mostly see they will give you only from zero order kinetics if it comes. Okay, if you are lucky, maybe you will not get that. But half-life questions definitely it will come from, because those they are very tricky and they are easy to solve.
And just give us trick there. How did you memorize the interactions? This is most, I think, typical part of the any kind of the question.
See, you have to make your own mnemonics to remember those. Even then, you are unable to get 100%. But really, it's you have to memorize.
Yeah.
Make your own notes. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, is there any
see,
trick
go for Al
you followed?
Nasser notes. Go for Al Nasser notes. Those are, I think, those are more than enough. The interactions over there, I think, on the first page you will get, first 2 pages you will get. So make your own mnemonics to remember.
Are these repeated or every time new interactions?
See, it's most of the time these questions in recalls they are repeating. You will get many interactions in recalls as well. So while you are doing recalls, you are doing all these things you can write on your notes. Prepare your own notes, my dear. Without this, it's not possible to remember.
Okay. Actually, the like difficult part, any difficult thing of the word is for me to make the rectification. I mean, these are the kind of rectification. For conceptual
Yes,
things,
you have
there
to
is no
do it.
issue.
My dear, you have to do रट्टा. Simple. रट्टा लगाए बगैर, घोटा लगाए बगैर ना आप नहीं पास हो सकते. कुछ चीजें हैं जो घोटा ही लगाना पड़ेगा आपको.
आपने लगाया था?
लगाया, बिल्कुल लगाया भाई.
भाई इसको मैं कहता हूँ रिपीटिशन. रट्टे तो बड़ा अजीब सा वर्ड है, बहुत ही पुराना दकियानूसी सा वर्ड है. हम कहते हैं रट्टा लगाना बहुत ही बुरी. आप इसको कह रहे हैं रिपीटिशन. मॉडर्न वर्ड क्या है उसको? रिपीटिशन इज मदर ऑफ मास्टरी. तो आप रिपीट करें, राइट करें, तो वो आपके साथ ही रहेगी, वो कहीं जाएगी नहीं अगले 10 साल भी. ठीक है. और आपके मुंह से फर वो निकलेगी. तो आप यहाँ कैप्स के टीचर बन जाइएगा, यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ाइएगा, तो हमारे साथ 10 घंटे पढ़ने वाले भी लोग हैं. आपने देखा है भी, अगर आपने शुरू से अटेंड किया वेबिनार. तो रिपीटिशन इज द मदर ऑफ ऑल स्किल्स. तो रिपीटिशन की जो बात है वो कह रहे हैं उमर, आपको लेमैन लैंग्वेज में बता रहे हैं, रट्टा लगा रहे हैं. तो आप शायद थोड़ा सा वो कह रहे हैं रट्टा तो कोई फायदा नहीं है, कोई टेक्निकल चीज होती है तो समझते बस.
सर आप जो है आप बहुत मतलब अच्छे वर्ड में बोल रहे हैं, लेकिन है तो रट्टाफिकेशन ही. सर देखो, आपने इतने लॉ पास करा दिया कि लॉ ये भी पास करा दे कि रट्टाफिकेशन वाले काम जो सारे लड़कियों को दे दे, गर्ल्स को ये कंसेप्ट हमें दे दे, तो हम कर लेंगे.
Sir, I want to add something.
जी बताइए.
Aksa here. Sir, I want to say that if you can say in nice words, revision makes division. That's the best thing. And I have targeted that every day I want to recall, I want to revise all the recalls. It's every day I do 50. I will revise the previous one on daily basis. Then I will make the revision. That's my target.
That's good.
Your microphone is unmuted.
Revision.
Sir, more question, please.
सॉरी शायद क्या बता रहे हैं, दोबारा बताइए प्लीज.
जी सर, एक और तो सॉरी मैं ज्यादा टाइम ले रहा हूँ, असल में बहुत ज्यादा कंसर्न्स हैं.
नहीं आपकी पर्सनालिटी बहुत हैवी है हमारे पास, क्योंकि आपकी वजह से, आपकी वीडियो की वजह से पता है कितने लोगों ने इस पर कैप्स के अंदर जंप मारी है, कैप्स के कुएं में जंप मार दी. आपकी वीडियो ने इतनी तहलका मचाया था, वीडियो जो आपने सनसनीखेज वीडियो बना के भेजी थी, तो उस वीडियो को इतनी बार डिस्कस किया गया है कि आई थिंक उसका सवाब आपको जरूर से मिलेगा. और हम चाहेंगे कि आप उसको उस लेगेसी को उस पे भारी भरकम तरीके से आप उस पे बैठें और आप जरूर से सवाल करें, जो भी आपने टाइम लेना है प्लीज.
पर सर ये लेगेसी जो स्टार्ट की है वो आपकी वजह से, ये मतलब हम पर्सनली कुछ भी नहीं है. थैंक्स टू यू सर, और क्रेडिट आपको जाता है. सर एक दो क्वेश्चन और बस, ये जो है ना ऑलमोस्ट सारी चीजें उमर भाई ने क्लियर कर दी हैं. लास्ट ये है कि सर जो मतलब एक्सपीरियंस से रिलेटेड या असेसमेंट से, आई नो कि दिस इज नॉट अ टॉपिक टू बी डिस्कस टुडे, लेकिन एक कंसर्न है, मैं आज डिस्कस कर लेता हूँ कि जिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में करंटली काम कर रहा हूँ, आई डोंट वांट टू like disclose them that I'm going to appear for KAPs exam. If they get to know, I think there will be some problem for me. So for assessment, when I'm going to apply for the experience assessment, obviously they are going to call my organization.
They will.
Okay.
For assessment, you don't need experience letter.
For assessment तो नहीं होगा जब आप visa डालेंगे तब maybe
for visa purpose.
A call will go, or maybe they will see your profile, they will see your English test, they will see your KAPs result, they will say okay take it. There may be a chance. हर फाइल को वो फॉलो नहीं करते हैं, ये मुझे पता है.
हर यस सर, हर चीज को वो नहीं फॉलो करते. और दूसरा, आप ना एग्जाम देना चाहो एक्सपीरियंस लेटर, you have bank statements.
No, I have submitted my assessment without experience. The one I have
आपने
submitted.
आपका question, which that question is related to your visa. This comes, experience letter will come when you need for the visa. So at that time you have bank statements. You can apply through that. That is also a proof that you are working over there. Okay. Or if you are going to claim those points for your experience, then you need that proof of experience letter and tax return and salary slips. If you're not going to apply or claim those points, you don't need that.
I'm going to apply for the claim, like for experience.
Definitely.
Because without experience claiming point, my numbers are not 65. They are not getting 65. So I'm waiting for my exacting mean. After 2 months, it will be 8 years experience. So I have seen 8 years or above the 8 years, you will get 15 points. You will be rewarded.
Yes.
15 points.
Yes, you will be rewarded.
So
yes,
that will give me a very good numbers for like 481. It will be like 75. And so, I mean, I'm thinking from that part that obviously I'm going to apply. I'm going to claim my points as experience. So, I mean, at that point, do they need any letter? Like I'm working now, currently I'm working, and do they need an experience letter for a current employee? They will not provide me, obviously.
Yes. No. For the current employee, most of the cases they are not applying. They are not giving the experience letter. So that is what I'm telling you, that when you apply for the visa, we can discuss this thing in detail at that time, because they will send you different requests for your current job experience letter, or to prove that you are working over there. So you have to have a bank statement, or you have to have your tax return, or last 6 months salary slips. All these things you can get it from the banks. It is easy from the, in UAE. They have all the data.
Yeah. And
Okay.
sir,
or
one more thing. I think you're also from UAE, sir. Umar sir.
Yeah. हाँ, मैं इधर से हूँ शायद भाई, इधर.
Sir, ये एक चीज़ पूछनी थी कि my first organization has got closed. It doesn't exist anymore. So how can you claim? I have experience letter, I have offer letter.
But that's enough. That's enough. They will not go into that deep. So they will just ask in deep about your current job. In the past job, you have experience letter, enough. That is enough. They will not go for that.
शायद मैं थोड़ा सा आपको इंटरप्ट करना चाहूंगा कि उमर ने मुझे बताया कि उनको नमाज पढ़नी है, तो वो ब्रेक लेना चाहेंगे या थोड़ा सा जल्दी जाना चाहेंगे. तो आई विल आंसर दोस क्वेश्चन. अगर उमर आपने लीव भी करना है तो you are all good. Thank you very much for your
thank you Umar bhai
and efforts and continuously supporting this. क्योंकि आपका ही पुश था, लास्ट ईद का वीक था, तो मैंने कहा था मैं शायद नहीं कर पाऊँ, तो मैंने कहा अगले वीक करते हैं. तो आपने फिर मुझे रिमाइंड दिलाया. थैंक यू वेरी मच for doing this session for all the elite group. I think elite group should be thankful to Umar, because that's his initiative, that he will take care all the questions and guide them from his experience. So everyone can thank you and maybe clap for him. That's very important.
No sir, thank you so much sir. आपका भी और बाकी सब लोगों का who have joined us. Inshallah, we'll move ahead, and all of you will pass, inshallah. So I'll go for the prayer, because Asr time is already here in UAE.
You take care, and we'll see you in next. All right, okay, take care.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you sir.
जी शायद भाई, आपका क्या क्वेश्चन था? आपने एक्सपीरियंस की बात की कि पुराना एक्सपीरियंस लेटर जो है वो आपका काफी होगा. आई थिंक दैट्स इनफ फॉर यू टू क्लेम दोस पॉइंट्स फ्रॉम योर प्रीवियस एम्प्लॉयर इवन दे आर नॉट एग्जिस्टिंग.
ओके सर.
और कोई आपको सवाल आपके जहन में हो जो आपने?
So almost 99% the questions were in my mind. I have asked, and Umar bhai has cleared all of those. Thank you so much for Umar bhai.
आपने आपने अपनी टेस्ट की डेट लॉक करनी है जैसे ही आपको आपका असेसमेंट आउटकम आ जाए.
Sir, मैंने obviously July is not possible, and they are getting too much time.
Okay, that's
and
fine.
I believe I will take within 3 months my assessment. So obviously November is my target, and inshallah I'm going to appear for the November examination.
In between that, you can do
thank
your PTE exam. Maybe get that one done and try to hit the maximum number, 80 number in your PTE. That will give you more points. All right.
Sir, I have done already OET. Actually, last year I was applying for UK. Actually, my brother is in the UK, so I was applying for OSPEP. So unfortunately, I had come to know that there is no admission for 3 years for OSPEP. So anyway, I have appeared for OET, and the numbers are not as which are required. So I think it's valid for 2 years, OET
Yes.
also. And sir, is it applicable, sir, OET?
OET is applicable. Yes. What was your score? Was it B? Was it everything B in your score?
Sir, in 3 modules, it was B, and only in listening, I got C. My listening is very weak. I don't listen. I only speak. Anyway, I will appear again.
Try to do PTE, not OET. PTE will be easier to get more numbers. Easier to
So
get.
being a medical professional, I believe OET will be more easier for us.
Don't believe on that. Just go for the trick that people has used this PTE exam by you using the tips and tricks and get the maximum number. Your goal is to get maximum points for your visa. So that's the goal, and PTE can help you in that.
Sir, PT academic or general, sir?
Academic.
Okay.
Okay. And sir, what is the complexity level comparing to OET or IELTS for PT?
I would say, because that's people say, not me, but it's easier.
It's easy.
Easier.
And do they get the numbers what were required?
Yeah, according
I
to
don't know about
according to KAPs, according to APRA is only 65. But in your case, because you said you need more points for your visa, if you get 80, you will get 20 points. If you get below 80, you will get 10 points.
Yeah, I'm looking for at least 10 points. That is called a proficient level.
But I'm suggesting
looking for that
for the next level, go to the 80 points. So this is what my suggestion is for you. You can do it. If you study smartly for 4 weeks to 6 weeks, you can do it. Many of our colleagues have done that.
Okay, sir. Sir, for today, that's it. And inshallah,
Thank you.
We'll keep in touch, and I will keep on asking. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for time.
Thank you. So we have few raised hands here after Shahid Bhai. Thank you very much. And Nadia, do you have your question or you just have a raised hand? Ms. Nadia.
Yes, sir, I have a question. Sir, I have to ask that I was having recalls, and what if I एक recall में अगर 4 options हैं और उनमें से कोई एक भी मुझे मैं उससे अवेयर नहीं हूं तो मैं उसको भी प्रिपेयर कर लूं, मतलब उसकी एटलीस्ट मैं सरफेस तो वो कर लूं कि ये क्या चीज है.
Ask that question in your elite group. Someone will say which is the right one because someone has done the research before you. So that makes it easy for you to take advantage of the group.
Okay, sir, fine, sir.
Take a photo.
Thank you so much.
Take the photo of that question and say, look, I'm struggling, which is the right one. And there will be maybe 10 people will bang on that straight away, saying that, yes, this is the right question. So you will get 10 answers straight away. We have 60 warrior pharmacists in that group, so anyone can answer that.
Okay, sir. Okay. Copy, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question, I can see Sabir Ali Khan. Sabir, do you have a question or you just have a raised hand? Okay, if you're not there, then I will go with the next question with Sheikh Abbas. Abbas. Sheikh, are you busy? Are you serving patients?
Oh, sorry, sir. I was in a disturbing environment.
That's all right. So what is your question?
Sir, I just asked PTE or PTE academic urgent.
Yeah, academy, please, academy.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And Shahid Ali, Nadia, if you can drop your hand, that will be good for me to understand. Okay, we have new person, Sana Fatma. Yes, what is your question, Sana? Thank you for coming.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
I'm good. Actually, first of all, I just want to thank you for all your efforts and contribution towards the field of pharmacy. And I follow your channel religiously, and it's amazing. You're doing an incredible, commendable job. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for appreciating. Thank you.
Sir, actually, I have pressing concerns I need some guidance about. मैं मेलबर्न आई थी 3 to 4 months ago. और मैं फार्मासिस्ट हूँ और मैं 2021 में ग्रेजुएट हुई थी. तो मैंने इनिशियल असेसमेंट के लिए 2 weeks पहले अप्लाई किया.
ठीक है.
तो मैं आपसे पूछना चाह रही थी कि अगर मैं जुलाई का टेस्ट बुक करती हूँ तो am I eligible for it?
No. You need to wait for your assessment outcome first. Then you can book your exam. You cannot book your exam without the outcome of your assessment.
Okay, sir. जी सर, वो कह रहे हैं within 12 weeks they'll get to me. तो वो तो
कह रहे हैं लेकिन वो आपको 8 weeks तक दे देंगे. आपके 6 weeks और आप अपनी सांस को थोड़ा सा रोक के रखें, आपको जवाब आ जाएगा.
Okay, and sir, थोड़ा सा I'm going to take a little bit of your time. तो सर मुझे थोड़ा सा बता देंगे काइंडली कि मैं कैप्स कैसे पढ़ना स्टार्ट करूं, कैसे उसकी तैयारी स्टार्ट करूं?
आपको कुछ रिकॉल्स हाथ लगे हैं अभी तक? आपने हाथ पैर मारे हैं रिकॉल ढूंढने के लिए कहीं से?
जी सर, मैंने फेसबुक पे ग्रुप्स ज्वाइन किए हैं तो वहाँ पे रिकॉल्स मुझे मिल गए हैं. लेकिन वो वन लाइन आंसर होता है तो वो मुझे समझना मुश्किल हो रहा है.
नहीं आता. ओके. देखें उस रिकॉल को या तो आप हमारे ग्रुप में आ जाइए. ठीक है, आपने असेसमेंट कर लिए, एक काम तो कर लिया, बाकी 2-4 काम आपको मैं दे दूंगा. व्हाट्सएप पे आ जाइए तो आपको मैं दे दूंगा. आप वो सारे काम करके मुझे सबमिट कर दीजिएगा. देन वी विल ऐड यू इन दैट एलीट स्टडी ग्रुप. ओके, तो वहाँ पे आपको बहुत सारी ऑथेंटिक चीज़ें मिल जाएंगी पढ़ने के लिए. और वहाँ बहुत सारे ऐसे डिस्कशंस करने वाले लोग मिल जाएंगे जो जुलाई का इम्तिहान दे रहे हैं. तो दैट यू कैन डू इट वेरी क्विकली.
Okay. And sir, is this elite group paid?
No, not paid.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. That's so kind of you. And sir, agar mujhe, can you kindly, I'm a little nervous and anxious right now. I'm sorry. थोड़ा सा आप बता सकते हैं कि कैसे मैं ये सब कर सकती हूँ और उसके लिए थोड़ा बता दें kindly.
Okay. So how much time you got in a day after your life in Melbourne? Like you studying, whatever you're doing, how much time? Can you spare 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours daily? Or can you or can't?
I surely can.
Okay, if you can 5 hours, you can easily manage in next 2 months to sit in July and pass the exam in July.
Thank you so much, sir. And how can I do that actually? By joining elite group?
Yes, you can do that. Yes, that will give you a huge amount of push from other colleagues. And also it will give you a very straightforward pathway, a track where you will see other people studying, and then it will actually motivate you that, okay, if they have done that, I should have done that. And according to this webinar, if you see this recording, have you seen this webinar since it started, or you joined in the middle? Did you join in the middle, or?
I joined in the middle.
Okay, so I would suggest you to go back on the video in our YouTube channel and watch this again, because we answer this question to many people: how to start, what to do, what things need to be done first. So you need to just go into this, after this webinar finish, go into the recording and make your notes. Watch it, make your notes, and think that you got all the notes. And it actually, Umar is saying that you do this, you start, and I'm saying that start studying your recalls every day, at least 1 hour, and spend some time on some other stuff. So you can follow those steps, and that's how you can start from A to Z to finish. In last 1 month, for example, in June, if you spend maybe more time rather than just 5 hours, then it will be more strengthening part for you to recall all those whatever material will be available that make you cross the line. But consistency is important. Consistency is important. So what course are you doing?
Sir, I am not doing any courses of yet. I'm just a fresh graduate and I have applied for initial assessment of KAPs. I'm a pharmacist.
I mean, you're in Australia. Are you a permanent resident? Are you doing a study? This my question is.
No, I, sir, my husband होते हैं तो मैं.
Okay. You're a married wife who are here in Australia, right? You're a couple, and so you came as a spouse person, right? Is that right?
Yes, and I want to apply for PR as my husband doesn't have it. So there's a lot of pressure on me as well, and sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. So
okay. No, that's fine. You can do it. You have a degree which is acceptable here at the moment, and visas are easier for pharmacists. So you need to plan your time according to this advice. At least if you're not working, if you're not doing anything, maybe study like Aksa is doing. She's doing 10-hour study every day. So you can plan something like that, and more repetitions, more revisions that make you more confident in the exam, and complete this 2 months journey, and after that do the PTE and apply for the visa. Simple as that.
Sir, अगर आप बुरा ना माने तो काइंडली आप मुझे बता सकते हैं कि कैसे रिकॉल्स को सॉल्व करना है और कैसे, मतलब अगर मैं इन 2 months में, मेरा सिर्फ एक थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन है कि अगर मैं रिकॉल्स ही कर लेती हूँ तो वुड दैट बी इनफ टू क्रैक कैप?
Yes, 60% तो श्योरिटी होती है कि वहीं से एग्जाम आ जाता है, लेकिन आपको कुछ और चीजें भी देखनी होती हैं, कुछ स्ट्रक्चर्स हैं, कुछ कैलकुलेशंस हैं, कुछ एक्स्ट्रा केमिस्ट्री के क्वेश्चंस हैं, कुछ एक्स्ट्रा काउंसलिंग पॉइंट्स हैं जो बुक्स में से जाके अगर आप पढ़ लें तो आपका पेपर बहुत अच्छा होता है. तो जस्ट रिकॉल अगर करके जाएंगे तो यू कैन स्टिल पास द एग्जाम. नो प्रॉब्लम विद दैट.
Sir, how can I get access to the elite group?
Okay, असेसमेंट की कॉपी भेजनी है आपको, ठीक है, और एक आपको अपना इंटरव्यू भेजना है जो कि क्वेश्चन पैटर्न है हमारा उस पे, और हमारे 6 एजुकेशनल मेरे हैं जो कि उसको ज्वाइन करना है ताकि आपको कंटिन्यूस उस पे इंफॉर्मेशन आती रहे और आपको रोज की रोज एक नई इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है उस एजुकेशन चैनल को ज्वाइन करने से. और आपको अकाउंट बनाने पड़ेंगे बाकी सारे 6 के 6 सोशल मीडियाज पे ताकि you can receive that information on daily basis from us. You need to be active on digital presence.
Okay, सर मैं इतनी टेक्निकल नहीं हूँ एक्चुअली, तो इतना मेरे लिए वो थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाएगा.
Okay, if you मुश्किल हो जाएगा then you can't come in elite group. So simple. My reply is for those who can't be digitally available, they can't cross the line in elite group. They can do what they want to do. There are no problem for me.
No, I'm so sorry. I apologize, sir. I didn't mean that. I'm a little nervous with that.
You don't need to be nervous because you're going to be. आपने काम नहीं किया मेरे ख्याल से pharmacy की field में, so that's why you're nervous. Nervous is natural, but if you're going forward to work in pharmacy field, obviously you need to be bold. You need to be strong, and you need to be ready for this market where you're targeting your degree basically. So ऑस्ट्रेलियन कम्युनिटी में काम करना है ना आपने, ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लोगों के साथ काम करना है ना आपने कोई घर बैठ के वर्क फ्रॉम होम करके पैसे नहीं कमाने हैं आपने. So you need to have a mindset for Australian market.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
और कोई क्वेश्चन हो तो पूछ लीजिए, otherwise we'll go to the next question.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Take care. आपको मैंने ग्रुप का शेयर कर दिया. If you want to join, let me know.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, take care.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
सर एक क्वेश्चन है, कर सकता हूँ?
जी.
सर थोड़ा हमें ऑस्ट्रेलियन कम्युनिटी के बारे में बताएं जिनके साथ बेसिकली इंटरेक्ट करके हमने लाइक काम करना होगा.
पहचान नहीं पा रहा हूँ. Who is talking to me first of all?
तलहा SK.
तलहा, आप कैमरे पे आके बात कर लीजिए क्योंकि I was surprised who was talking and I could not see anyone talking to me.
Sorry.
Okay, tell me, Talha, what is your background? Where are you from?
Sir, I'm from Karachi, Pakistan.
Okay.
I did my pharmacy back in 2018 January, and I have more than 3.5 years experience of hospital pharmacy, basically.
आपसे मैंने कल बात किया, मुझे याद आया. Yes. Are you the
जी
same?
जी जी मैं वही.
That's fine.
जी, I am the same Talha.
ठीक है, I understand. Okay. Okay, what is your question?
Okay, sir. The question was, could you give us a little insight on how is the Australian community, and how the Australian people as compared to what we face over here in Pakistan? What differences we should expect in our mind?
Okay. ऑस्ट्रेलिया में सारे लोग इंग्लिश में बात करेंगे आपसे. ऑस्ट्रेलिया में सारे लोग आपसे ऑजी इंग्लिश में बात करेंगे आपसे, और वो एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे कि आप उनको उसी लहजे में बात करें. वो एक्सपेक्ट नहीं करेंगे कि आप उनको पाकिस्तानी एक्सेंट में बात करें या किसी अमेरिकन एक्सेंट में बात करें. So you need to worry about that first. How to solve that? You need to have a very good listening ability. If you can't listen in first attempt, you need to have some manners that you can ask them, look, I could not understand, can you please repeat? So we need to have that ability inbuilt in our personalities, because if you go to a new city, for example, where different languages is actually used, obviously it takes some time. So don't just assume that you coming from Karachi, your English will be directly as good as here. There will be minor adjustment required from any overseas person to have your level of understanding match with the what we need here. Okay, so that first thing, you need to be ready for that, or you can prepare yourself right now. I think I may have said something in my yesterday's video that everyone must start watching Australian television, Australian broadcast television. You know, in England they call BBC, in Australia they call ABC. So if you Google ABC television, you can go on their website and start watching the news by Australian TV anchors. So you can start understanding the Aussie accent. You can start how they speak with the closed lips, right? So you will get used to that in small taste of Australian way of communication. Okay, because pharmacist's job is number one is communication, right? We don't manufacture physically, or we don't rely on our IT skill. We rely on our
communication,
face-to-face body communication, non-verbal communication. We rely on that to pass that knowledge, to get that information. Patient interaction. It's all about patient interaction, or interaction with doctors or GPs, or how we say things. So you need to be very good in that, right? Second thing is that culture. Australian community is very welcoming, right? If you are a professional, they're very welcoming. And if you are taking interest what their community is doing, they love you. And when someone come and try to bring their culture, they love that as well. Australia is amazing country of mix of cultures. Okay, but there are some drawbacks as well, where some minor quantity of people may not like you for some reason. They may have their own opinion. So that doesn't mean that Australia hate overseas people. Okay, so you need to be aware that Australia is a multicultural country, and you will find many cultures here in this country as compared to any other country, because from every part of the world, the migrants moved here in different times. A lot of refugees moved here in different times, in World War, in Vietnam War, in Afghan War, in Iraq War, and a lot of skilled migrants, like people who are skilled migrant, they're coming to this. You are a skilled migrant, right? You are not a refugee who's coming. So you need to have your chin up that you can say that I'm a skilled migrant. I'm here to work, to contribute in this country. I'm a taxpayer. So you need to have a broad shoulder and high chin when you talk to someone about why you are in Australia. You are not here to take the jobs. You are here to contribute in this society, right? And you are qualified. So that's that kind of level. If you have that kind of attitude, you have, people will love you. But again, you need to talk about their interests. Their interests are sports. Their interests could be anything, which area you are in going in. It could be, I always give example of cricket, because cricket is a common thing between Pakistan and Australian culture. Cricket, you won't believe that we say that the Pakistani love cricket, but Australia, they love more. They love the cricket is so deep in the roots that you can't imagine what level of cricket is happening here in this country. The cricket starts from a very young age and a very high standard. And if you want to make friends, cricket is an easy tool for you to take on board. If you start to talking with any stranger on cricket, I mean, you can do conversation long hours with people. Okay, Australia is a sporting country, so sports is a big tool. Okay, other than that, efficiency, like you may have heard a joke in recent movie. The movie which is Money Bag Guarantee just released. If you have seen that movie.
I haven't seen it, but yes, I saw the trailer.
Yes, in that movie, Wasim Akram's wife is one of the news journalists in the video, and there was a joke that they use between Pakistanis and Australian. What the joke was that the banker was saying these Aussies always come on time. Why they always come on time? Because they were trying to show a culture of Pakistan and Australia comparison. Pakistanis always go late. On Australia, always come. If it's 8 o'clock, they will come 15 minutes before. So you need to match that culture in when you come into this country. Don't get upset when someone say, what the hell, you are coming at 9 o'clock? You need to be here 15 minutes before. This is the culture of Australia, right? I mean, you can say that my time is at 9 o'clock, but in Australian culture, they come 10, 15 minutes earlier. Okay, so this is what the culture is. You need to understand the need of what is the expectation would be from you. Time, efficiency in the time.
Okay.
What else I can say? There are a lot of things to say about this big question.
I think that about sums it up nicely. Thank you.
Thank you. ओके एक साहब है जिनका नाम सैमसंग आ रहा है, मोबाइल नंबर या मोबाइल का मॉडल आ रहा है मुझे.
Yes, Sabir. Assalamu alaikum, sir. My name is Sabir Ali Khan. I am from India, Hyderabad.
Nice.
I have done my B.Pharmacy.
Very nice.
I have done my B.Pharmacy from Hyderabad, Sultan College of Pharmacy, and I have been working as a pharmacist for 7 years in Saudi Arabia. So I'm almost from 2 months. I'm watching your all videos on YouTube. So today I'm so happy to contact and live.
See me live.
I'm so happy, sir. Alhamdulillah. Sir, I'm waiting from yesterday and afternoon after I have a working 2 shift from morning 9 to 12. After that, I had lunch and I didn't take rest because I want to interact with you. But you are just telling for elite study, elite students, elite study group. After that, I slept. Right now, I have seen your again. I have saw your message on WhatsApp. Then again, I join Zoom meeting.
Yeah, because we have major weightage has just left, so that's why I'll let other people so they can.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. What is the? I want to ask a first question. How much amount I have to pay for assessment, enrollment?
Okay.
Enrollment assessment. Yeah.
$1,510.
$310.
No, 1300. 1310.
Okay, 131.
But you're saying you have watched my video. I have said this maybe 100 times in my video. Why are you asking this simple question? You have not watched my videos. Is that true?
So recent videos I'm telling about.
Yes. Maybe just
in recent videos.
Because
and recent issues like 60 days distancing.
Okay, that's fine. I can tell you again: $1,310 assessment fee, and then $2,300 for the exam fee after that.
Okay, sir, how much CPR book is useful for KAPs exam?
Very useful. You need to read all the chapters, especially the MCQ part, not the whole book.
Okay.
Part.
Okay. MCQ part.
So when is your planning for your KAPs?
Sir, I'm planning to write in November, sir, inshallah.
Nice. Any other questions?
A little bit nervousness. How can we work in Australia after passing the exam? How will they train for internship? Is
Look,
there very helpful?
internship jobs will be available if you pass the KAPs exam. Go to the regional site.
Okay.
There's a website called internpharmacist.com.au. I think that's the website from Pharmacy Guild. There are so many jobs listed on that website. You can go and watch that. You can watch
internpharmacist.com.
Yes, just Google intern pharmacist or intern pharmacist. I'll just share the website.
Okay.
That website is just for interns job.
Okay.
Internpharmacist.com. Or maybe find Guild Intern Pharmacy Program or Guild. Yeah, that's the website. Internpharmacist.com.au. .com.au. I'll just share that in the group. That website is for basically for all the interns doing the intern training program. Okay, and that site contains a section called latest intern positions.
Okay.
50-60 jobs there.
Okay, sir.
What else you need?
Thank you, sir.
Work in one job. You can do 2 jobs.
Sir, you have added me in your group. So how will you guide us, and how will in what way you will guide us to prepare for KAPs exam?
You need to do the KAPs assessment. You need to send me a video. I already explained a minute ago, and you need to connect with my 6 social media.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Umar CH. Who is Umar in this group? Is anyone by the name Umar? Umar, you asked a question. I want you to talk to you, please. Or you left. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Okay. I want you to come live on camera and talk to me, please, so we can discuss. Anyone else got a question?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
वालेकुम सलाम। जी उमर।
सर कैसे हैं आप?
मैं बहुत अच्छा लग रहा हूँ आपको, देख रहे होंगे आप, मैंने बड़ा जबरदस्त सा सूट पहना हुआ है और
माशाल्लाह सर, मैं आपकी कुछ दिन पहले भी पिक्चर देख रहा था। माशाल्लाह आप काफी गुड लुकिंग भी हैं और माशाल्लाह हमेशा फ्रेश दिखते हैं।
हाँ, 2 मैंने बैजेस लगाए हुए हैं साउथ ऑस्ट्रेलिया के मैप्स के, जो कि मिनिस्टर लेवल के होते हैं, जो कि मुझे गिफ्ट मिले हैं साउथ ऑस्ट्रेलियन मिनिस्टर से, पार्लियामेंट हाउस से, तो वो मैं कैरी।
अच्छा सर, मेरा एक क्वेश्चन ये था कि रिगार्डिंग रेसिज्म, कोई ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रेसिज्म तो नहीं है? अगर किसी की दाढ़ी है, मुस्लिम है, इस तरह कोई इश्यू?
आपको रेसिज्म का सवाल क्यों ख्याल आया? आपको कहीं से लगा होगा, किसी ने बोला होगा ऑस्ट्रेलिया के बारे में?
जी बिल्कुल, मेरे एक कोई दोस्त है, वो कैनेडियन है, तो उन्होंने मुझे कुछ कहा था इस तरह का, तो मेरे माइंड में ये चीज थी।
ओके, तो वो कनाडा में रहते हैं वो, या वो कनाडा जाने वाले?
वो नहीं, वो कनाडा में ही रहते हैं, ही इज बोर्न एंड रेज इन कनाडा, और वो फॉर्म डी करने इस्लामाबाद है, मैं पाकिस्तान।
तो वो कहते हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रेसिज्म है दाढ़ी वालों के लिए, ये कहते हैं वो?
मे भी एक दो केसेस मैंने सुने में है, जहाँ 9/11 हुआ था, कुछ मुस्लिम फैमिलीज थी, अमेरिका ने उनके लिए कोई जो इमिग्रेशन वाला प्रोसेस था, बल्कि उनको अमेरिका से डिपोर्ट कर दिया।
चलिए, वो तो अमेरिका था, उन्होंने जो करना था वो उनके लिए राइट बनता था, उनके लोग मारे गए थे, तो वो तो जितना भी करते कम था, लेकिन आई डोंट थिंक सो।
सही।
यहाँ पे मेरा नहीं ख्याल से कोई ऐसा सच प्रॉब्लम है यहाँ पे। और अब मैं सोच रहा हूँ कितने दाढ़ी वाले फार्मासिस्ट को मैं जानता हूँ, मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ। एक काम करें, गूगल करें ऑस्ट्रेलियन फार्मासिस्ट विद बियर्ड, क्योंकि उसमें आपको गोरे भी मिलेंगे। बियर्ड खाली मुस्लिम्स की नहीं होती है, गोरों की भी होती है।
जी बिल्कुल, आजकल तो बल्कि ट्रेंड हो गया है ना, इट्स
आजकल
अ
तो
फैशन।
trend है, विराट कोहली से लेके पूरी इंडियन टीम की दाढ़ी है सबकी, ठीक है।
बिल्कुल, इट्स फैशन वैसे भी
तो
ना।
ये तो कोई सवाल ही नहीं रह गया है कि इसका कोई ताल्लुक है किसी भी रेसिज्म से, ये तो फैशन है।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
तो ये सवाल बनता ही नहीं है ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए। और कोई आप कहीं कहीं किसी फोरम में सवाल भी करेंगे ना, तो वो इस सवाल को डिस्कार्ड कर देंगे, यार ये पुराना हो गया सवाल।
सही सही, मैंने कहा बस मेरे माइंड में था, मैंने कहा
मैंने अच्छा
इट्स
किया आपने
बेटर,
अपने दिल
इट्स
से
बेटर
सवाल
के बंदा
हल्का कर
क्लियर
लिया।
कर दे।
हाँ, कोई मसला नहीं ऑस्ट्रेलिया में। फ्रॉम इमिग्रेंट प्रोस्पेक्ट, हाउ इज जस्ट सिस्टम देयर? ओके। और अच्छा, ये उमर आपने क्या किया भाई, ये तो बताया ही नहीं, आपका क्या बैकग्राउंड क्या है, आप कितने बड़े फार्मासिस्ट?
बस मेरी मेरी आपसे लास्ट टाइम भी बात हुई थी, मैंने इस्लामाबाद से रिफा यूनिवर्सिटी से फार्म डी की हुई है, और मैं अभी रिटेल फार्मेसी में प्रैक्टिस कर रहा हूँ 1 ईयर से ना। तो अभी इंशाल्लाह मेरा जो अभी प्लान यही था, अपने डॉक्यूमेंट सबसे पहले असेसमेंट करवानी है और कैप्स
तो
के
क्यों
लिए।
नहीं कराई अभी तक, लास्ट टाइम से अभी तक क्यों नहीं कराई, मुझे बता सकते हो?
सर बस थोड़ा सा मुझे पैसों का इशू था, वो भी इंशाल्लाह 3-4 दिन में हो जाएंगे, तो मैं अपना असेसमेंट फीस पे करके ना सबसे पहला स्टेप क्लियर कर लूंगा।
ये तो लास्ट हमारी कब बात हुई है, व्हेन यू वर टॉकिंग टू मी लास्ट टाइम?
सर ईद से पहले ही थी।
ओके। क्या फोन पे बात हुई थी या ऐसी वेबिनार में बात हुई थी?
ऐसे ही सेशन पे।
ओके ओके, मुझे याद क्यों नहीं आ रहा, आई डोंट नो, लेकिन ट्राई टू गेट योर एग्जाम बाय नवंबर एटलीस्ट, एंड मेक योर वीजा इन बाय December mid. You make sure you do the PTE, you make sure you pass the exam, and make sure you apply for your visa before the next year.
इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह सर, होप सो। प्लान तो मेरा यही है कि मैं इस नवंबर का टेस्ट दे के उससे पहले ही पीटीई कर लूं और वीजा के लिए मैं अप्लाई कर लूं, क्योंकि नेक्स्ट ईयर आई वांट कि मैं पाकिस्तान ना हूं, मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया में इंटर्नशिप पर।
वेबिनार या पॉडकास्ट देखे मैं?
जी सर, सारे ही सब मैं देखता हूँ, फॉलो करता
दाढ़ी
हूँ आपको।
वाले के देखे मैं, कितने दाढ़ी वाले थे उसमें?
इतना
सर
घटा
मुझे उमर भाई ये
सॉरी उमर, आपकी आवाज थोड़ी सी देखें, दो जो हैं बुरहान और एक मुर्तजा
जी जी
हैं दाढ़ी के साथ, और अभी एक जहांगीर भी हैं, उनका भी मैं अभी पॉडकास्ट करने वाला हूँ, उनकी भी दाढ़ी है, तो नॉट एन इशू, नॉट एट ऑल।
सही।
और रेसिज्म डिस्क्रिमिनेशन किसी और पे करवा लें वो अलग बात है, दाढ़ी पे नहीं होता।
अच्छा अच्छा, सही सही। वो तो आपको पता ही है, पूरी दुनिया में तो थोड़ा बहुत तो चलता है।
हाँ, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता।
अलग डिपेंड है। चलें सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
Take care. Okay, Talha, you are asking something which I don't understand. How is the justice system there? What do you mean by that?
सर एज इन के लाइक जब हम वहाँ पे एक्सपेक्टेड तो ये कि एज एन इमिग्रेंट लैंड करेंगे, जो जस्टिस सिस्टम है मुझे पता है बहुत डिफरेंट है कंपेयर टू यहाँ से, लेकिन लाइक आपके पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू के अंदर वो कितना सपोर्टिव है एज इन के आप समझ रहे हैं ना?
अगर कोई आपके साथ कोई
एज इन
क्रिमिनल एक्टिविटी कर दे
बायस तो नहीं होता?
तो जस्टिस कैसे
अब
मिलता
फॉर
है?
एग्जांपल कि जस्टिस मिलना आसान है वहां पे?
बिल्कुल। एक एक कोई था शराबी किस्म का बंदा, उसने फार्मेसी पे चोरी की थी आके, 7
ठीक है।
साल जेल में है वो।
अच्छा, और ये आपके स्टेटस से डिफर नहीं करता कि भाई आप यहाँ पे या तो या इमिग्रेंट हो या आप सिटीजन हो, तो
देखें एक
उस
बात
तरीके
जरूर याद
से?
रखिएगा, एक बात जरूर याद रखिएगा। देखें, झगड़ा नहीं करना किसी से यहाँ पे आके, ठीक है? अगर आप टेम्परेरी रेजिडेंट पे है ना, अगर आपके खिलाफ उसने कोई क्लेम पुलिस में डाल दिया तो आपकी परमानेंट रेजिडेंसी सिटीजनशिप हर्ट हो सकती है, याद रखना। तो ऑलवेज कीप योरसेल्फ अवे फ्रॉम एनी situation where you get be caught in a case. Okay, so stay away. अपने काम से काम रखना होता है, ठीक है? फर्स्ट, हाँ, सिटीजन हो जाओ, ये हो जाओ, उसके बाद कोई मसला नहीं है, लेकिन उससे पहले कोई सी मतलब ये बात एक बड़ी नॉर्मल सी बात है कि टेम्पररी रेजिडेंट पे हैं या स्टूडेंट वीजे पे हैं, then stay away from those kind of people who can be harsh for you.
ओके सर, तो जो इंटर्नशिप के दौरान कभी मुनाजरा हो जाए ऐसे लोगों से, कम्युनिटी में जो काम कर रहे होते हैं, उसके ऊपर लाइक क्या ख्याल है, ऐसा होता है या नहीं होता है? क्योंकि हम तो यहाँ बहुत फेस करते हैं, कम्युनिटी में काम करते हुए काफी लोग बदतमीजी भी करते हैं और चलता है। तो यही चीज अगर वहाँ और हमारा स्टेटस जो है अभी परमानेंट नहीं है, तो उस
आपको कोई गाली देगा तो आपकी मर्जी कि आप उस पर कैसे रिएक्ट करेंगे, ठीक है? आपको उठा के कोई स्टेपलर मार देगा, वो आप पे डिपेंड करता है कि आप कैसे रिएक्ट करें। रिएक्ट नहीं करना होता है। बिजनेस पे जब खड़े हैं ना, जब ये काम पे खड़े हैं, तो यू नीड टू कंट्रोल योर इमोशंस, दैट्स द फर्स्ट लॉ, फर्स्ट थिंग। आपकी फार्मेसी में चोरी भी हो रही है ना गन पॉइंट पे, तब भी आपने रिएक्ट नहीं करना है, ले जाओ, उठा के चले जाना है, वो इंश्योरेंस कवर कर लेगी उसको, ठीक है? तो फिर बात ही क्या रहेगा कि उसी झगड़ने की। हाँ, कोई पर्सनल अटैक कर रहा है तो आप दूर हो जाओ उससे, जस्ट आस्क हिम टू लीव द प्रेमिसेस। यू हैव अ राइट टू कॉल द पुलिस, पुलिस विल कम एंड उसको हैंडकफ कर देगी आके। एज ए फार्मेसी स्टाफ देयर आर लॉट ऑफ प्रिविलेजेस। आपके पास पैनिक बटन्स होते हैं जो कि पुलिस के पास डायरेक्ट कॉल जाती है, तो आई थिंक दैट्स समथिंग व्हिच यू कैन यूज एज अ लेवरेज। ओके
ओके ओके, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू। ओके, ये शहबाज कोई है जिन्होंने सवाल STSMI?
Sir, I have one question.
Please.
Sir, how much useful if I write PT first?
It will be good in terms of you will have one thing complete.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be good if you do 80%. That will be good. 80 marks.
Yeah, but one of my friends suggest me, see if you clear a PT exam and it means it will expire. I mean, it is valid for 2 years. Yes. Yeah. So that's
November. If you're doing in November, do it some September.
Yeah. Assessment. Yeah.
No, if you're doing exam in November for KAPs, then you do your PE somewhere in September.
September.
Maybe one before November. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Inshallah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, no more questions.
Excuse me, sir. If I may ask another question.
Yes, who's that?
Sami, sir.
Sami, आपकी आवाज को क्या हुआ? आवाज नीचे चली गई आपकी।
Now it's okay, sir.
Yes, better.
Sir, there are several visa options like 189, 190, 491.
Yes.
You have said to apply 491 visa, I guess, in your last
Yes.
visa. I have. heard about that. Then what are the other options, sir? What are the other visas? 189.
Yes, 190 or 491. These two visas that you can apply on your own.
So without any internship opportunity, secured there.
I mean, this is a visa that you can apply after you're passing KAPs. Internship doesn't have to do anything with the visa.
That's good. Can you इसके ऊपर कुछ थोड़ी सी मुझे clarification दे सकते हैं?
क्या clarification चाहिए आपको?
ये visas जो हैं क्या मतलब है इनका?
5 साल का वीजा है, टेम्पररी वीजा, जो कि आपको अलाउ करता है कंट्री में जहां आपने उनको ये बताना है कि आप रीजनल एरिया में आ गए हैं काम करने के लिए और वहीं पे आप काम कर रहे हैं और टैक्स पे कर रहे हैं, और 3 साल के बाद उसमें पीआर हो जाती है आई थिंक 491 में, और 190 में आपको शुरू से पीआर मिल जाती है।
ठीक सर। तो जो पीटीई का स्कोर होता है हमारे पास, इट हैज टू डू समथिंग विद कि हम कौन सा अप्लाई करेंगे वीजा?
अगर आप वीजे की डिटेल पढ़ें तो आप समझ सकते हैं कि क्या उसमें रिक्वायरमेंट है। आपके ज्यादा मार्क्स होंगे तो पीटीई का स्कोर अच्छा होगा तो आपके ज्यादा नंबर आ जाएंगे।
That's good. So best option इसमें कौन सी रहती है हमारे लिए? 491.
What do you mean by best option?
Best options mean, for example, for me, I will pass KAPs inshallah, and इसके बाद मैं कौन सा apply करूँगा? 491.
That's what I'm saying. What is the best thing in near to you? What do you mean by that?
I mean, I'm focusing on PR.
Okay, then apply for 190, which is best for you.
190. Okay, that's good, sir.
All good.
For right now, we have to focus on clearing KAPs.
Yes, clearing
PTE with best marks.
Yes, top marks.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have cross time frame like 3 hours right now. Anyone else? There are a lot of people sitting quietly. I don't know who they are. Like one person is coming with the name CIA. Are you from CIA? Can I ask? Can I unmute you and ask you what CIA job you're doing and what you're doing in my webinar? Hello, there's a name called CIA and Pharmacist Meg. There are a lot of people sitting there quietly. Maybe they were just like spies from different agencies. Are you listening? I really want to know about CIA. What does it mean? Yes, Pharmacist, MEG, Meg.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Your voice is breaking. I think it's very bad internet coming through your end, from your end. Okay, I can see some names which I don't know. Atiya Rashid, Zohib Tahir, Mehtab Alam. I've never come across you guys. Please introduce yourself. You are here for some reason. So I need to know what is your story.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. I'm Zohib Tahir from Pharmacy Keystones. We conducted a webinar together.
Zohib Tahir. हमने कौन सा वेबिनार कंडक्ट किया आपके साथ? वो कौन सा वाला था वो?
Pathway to the Australia.
अच्छा, आप होस्ट थे हमारे. Okay, yes, I remember. Yes. ठीक है, मुझे अब याद आ गया. Sorry. कैसे हैं आप?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सर, आप कैसे हैं? ठीक हैं?
हाँ, मैं अच्छा हूँ, ठीक हूँ, thank you. We just trying to resolve a lot of questions for people who are doing the exam in July. That's why we conducted the webinar.
ओके सर। सर हमारे भी बस फाइनल के एग्जाम्स हैं, बस आपकी दुआ चाहिए।
Very nice. Good. Wish you good luck for your efforts for your completing your degrees soon.
इंशाल्लाह सर।
Thank you for answering. And who else is here? I know Mehtab Alam. I think I don't know Mehtab Alam and Mariam, 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 or someone with the name VIVO mobile number Vivo 23, or someone with the name KUDZAI. I don't know who you are.
Sir, Irfan sir.
Ji, Sabir
May I
sir.
ask one question? Sir, I didn't get what exactly you want to ask. How you will mix with Australian culture? I prepare for so many answers, but I didn't get exactly.
How you gonna mix? How people will like you? What you will do? What extraordinary you do? Because you're coming to Australia, right? So you need to Australian community people. What you understand now?
Yeah.
How you can make friendship with Australians? What you will do to make new friends in Australia or mix with Australian culture?
Sir, first of all, one thing I can say with confidence, because I had 7 years experience, so I know how to deal with the patient and how will satisfy them regarding counseling and explaining about the medication and the precautions like that.
Okay.
Isn't it, sir?
That's the pharmacy world's question.
Yeah.
I'm not pharmacy now, because you will be living in Australia. You will not be living in Indian city and you coming every day to work in Australia and go back. So you will be living in Australia, and on day off, how are you going to mix with your neighbors? How are you going to mix with the Aussie guy who's going to come and say, what the hell you come from? Are you a refugee? Are you a boat person? How are you going to tackle that question?
As the Australian place a high value on friendship, sir.
Say again, what's the question?
Australian place high value on friendship, and they're very informal when they're greeting, and they're very cool and relaxed.
Yes, they're very, very easygoing people. They're very talk. They're very friendly.
Yeah.
They want to talk.
Yes.
And they can talk to any stranger.
Yes.
So how you will cope with such people? That's my question is. You need to do research. It's not that you just need to tell from your end. You need to tell. Like what are the interests that matches from you? Because I gave an example about cricket just a minute ago. Tasawwur Hussain, pharmacist. Shafkat Hussain, Vivo 23. Amir Siddiq. You come here sitting for you, but you're not responding. That's very, very sad. I'm saying your name a few times. You are in my group, and you're sitting in this webinar, but not responding. Are you listening? Or are you just having your ID on and you left the computer? Okay, Mehtab, your turn. Please come on camera and talk, please. Mehtab Alam, you raise your hand. Okay, you're busy in pharmacy, that's fine. At least you reply.
Hello. Assalamualaikum, sir. Hello. Assalamualaikum. Sir, me Shafqat Hussain, pharmacist, graduate from the University of St. Jamshid, 2002, and worked in Pfizer Pakistan Limited from 2008 to 2021, sir. And now, after Golden Handshake, I have no job, and after joining your group, I discuss and watching your continually your group, sir.
Thank you.
So. Thank you. So your group is very much innovative, and I like that group. So that's why, sir, I completely just listening. So and catching my ideas and initiatives for that opportunity, because I have vast experience regarding Pfizer Pakistan and Pfizer sales and marketing. So inshallah, I will try for my best, because I have a few knowledge about that after you are joining group. So I have no knowledge about your Australian. So inshallah, I will get your sessions, and as soon as possible, any difficulty will come, I will contact you, sir.
Thank you.
And bundle of thanks, sir. Bundle of thanks for your support, and such a great group, and in which you give a lot of time, because the time is very much precious. And you from 3 to 8 now 8 and 4 hours continuously, sir, you are going that sacrificing for our peoples. So that I have no words for you, sir.
I'm just doing this as my hobby. That's I love. And so Shafqat Saab, tell me about, would you able to come and talk on the camera? That's another thing I want to know.
Yes, sir. I can also, but I okay, sir. Okay, just I am coming, sir. Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming on camera. So tell me a little bit more.
Yeah.
I was listening, but it was very fast that you were telling your history. So how many years you have done the graduation?
Sir, I have passed in joined 2006. I have 2006 passed graduation. Near about 4, 10, 14, and 3, 16 to 17 years, sir.
Okay, so
yes.
Can you do KAPs or not? Are you willing to do KAPs exam or not?
Yeah, sir. I am interested because my first company is Pfizer, and just I joined that Pfizer in 12 to 13 years of experience of that only Pfizer. And after joining your group, I am so much crazy for that. That's why I'm silently watching everything, sir. Silently and picking your complete positive things, and in such a way you are devoted to us.
Okay, one thing I need to know, when you say you graduated in 2006, what is your age at the moment? I need to know about that. Are you below 45 or you cross 45?
Sir, 41 years, sir. 41.
That's fine. So you can do your 491 visa if you pass the KAPs in PTE exam.
Sir, sir, I want to say really on that platform, being a graduate, and I also ex-cadet and others are experienced, but I never go in that type of KAPs. Inshallah, with your help, inshallah, I will go in KAPs. So kindly suggest me about the KAPs, how I learn ABC of that KAPs, and how can I move forward for that.
So that's, if you see this webinar, if you have not seen this webinar from start, I would suggest you to go.
That time I was traveling, sir. Sorry for that. I was traveling, and as soon as possible, I reached my home, and then I started.
Yeah, recording of that webinar is still on our YouTube channel, so you can go back and rewind it and watch it from start, so you can understand how you can prepare. But the thing is that you need to do the KAPs assessment first. To do that first thing first.
Yes, sir. And I hope, sir, you will learn me all ABC of that KAPs, sir. Inshallah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Bundle of thanks, sir, to interaction of each and every person. Nice. Bundle of thanks.
Thank you. And was another hand raised. I missed that one. Who was the other person? Okay, Mehtab Alam.
Yes, sir. Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum Assalam. जी Mehtab.
सर मेहताब आलम, मैं इंडिया से हूँ। मैंने
Right.
फार्मेसी 2016 में कंप्लीट की थी। राइट नाउ मतलब वर्किंग कर रहा हूँ एज ए क्लिनिकल फार्मासिस्ट,
Thank you. Yes.
डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ मेडिकल ऑन्कोलॉजी।
That's very good.
मतलब मेडिकल ऑन्कोलॉजी में प्रिपरेशन ऑफ कीमोथेरेपी, कंपाउंडिंग है, दैट्स इट।
Okay.
सर मेरे कुछ क्वेश्चन एक्चुअली मतलब मैं टाइप कर रहा था क्वेश्चंस, इसलिए मैं कनेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहा था। सर आई एम ऑडिबल?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. I can hear you. Yes.
ओके सर। सर मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन ये है कि मतलब असेसमेंट के लिए कोई स्पेशल गाइड चाहिए या फिर मैं खुद ही कर सकता हूँ?
खुद ही कर सकते
स्किल
हैं।
असेसमेंट
बहुत ही आसान है। तीन पर्चे चाहिए खाली स्कैन हुए हुए, और 3 आपके आईडीज चाहिए। सो सिंपल। कुछ लोग उसको करने के $400 चार्ज कर लेते हैं आपसे, लेकिन हम किसी को ऐसा बेवकूफ नहीं बनाते हैं। हम तो सिंपल
बिल्कुल 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 सर।
देख लो मेरी जाके यूट्यूब पे, उसमें मैंने सिंपल बताया हुआ है। ग्रुप में मैंने आई हैव इंट्रोड्यूस द ऑल द स्टेप्स, व्हाट स्टेप्स, इवन द लिंक, जस्ट पे द फी एंड दैट्स इट।
मतलब सर इसमें अगर कुछ इशू आता है डॉक्यूमेंट का, तो वो क्वेरी रिजॉल्व हो सकती है सपोर्टिंग डॉक्यूमेंट सेंड करना।
व्हाट इशू यू विल थिंक अबाउट इट?
मतलब हाँ, मतलब जैसे ट्रांसक्रिप्ट एक्चुअली चाहिए होगा। ट्रांसक्रिप्ट में मैंने अप्लाई की यूनिवर्सिटी में, तो ट्रांसक्रिप्ट विद इन वीक आ जाएगी। तो मुझे लग रहा है कि पासपोर्ट, डिग्री, रजिस्ट्रेशन,
4 ईयर 5 ईयर ट्रांसक्रिप्ट है, वो पूरा स्कैन चाहिए उनको, डिग्री चाहिए और फार्मेसी काउंसिल का एक सर्टिफिकेट चाहिए। दैट्स इट। एंड आपका पासपोर्ट, CNIC अगर नहीं है, कोई इंडिया का कोई आपका आईडी डॉक्यूमेंट है, ये ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस है।
और सर कैप्स एग्जाम पेपर 1 पेपर 2 में अगर बंदा पेपर 1 क्लियर कर ले रहा है, पेपर 2 में कुछ इशू आ रहा है, तो पेपर 2 के लिए रीअटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं?
कर सकते हैं। नो प्रॉब्लम, नो इशू, नो लिमिट।
कोई फी पेमेंट का इशू नहीं है? मतलब
फी दोबारा देनी पड़ती है उनको। फी बहुत पसंद है, मनी
फुल अमाउंट।
फुल अमाउंट।
सर मेरा एक इशू ये है कि मतलब वर्किंग आवर में कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शन है क्या? मतलब अगर 5 डेज वर्किंग और बंदा चाह रहा है कि एक्स्ट्रा वर्क करने के लिए, तो कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शन तो नहीं है ना ऐसा कुछ?
नहीं, इंटर्न के अंदर वो आपको अलाउड नहीं करते, लेकिन जब आप फार्मासिस्ट बन जाते हैं तो आप की जो एम्प्लॉयमेंट है फुल टाइम, वो जितना अलाउ करेगी वही काम करना पड़ेगा।
ऐसा उसके अलावा आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते? एज अ फार्मासिस्ट नहीं करते, और कुछ करना चाहे तो कर सकते हो?
एज फार्मासिस्ट भी कर सकते हैं, लोग करते हैं। मैंने देखा है यहाँ पे एक फार्मासिस्ट है जिसका कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है कि, क्योंकि जब आप फुल टाइम किसी के लिए काम कर रहे होते हैं, दैट मीन दैट यू आर नॉट अलाउड टू वर्क फॉर अदर कंपनी। व्हेन दे गिव यू अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फॉर फुल टाइम, दैट मीन दैट यू विल वर्क with that company, in 2 days you will relax means you will refresh and come back to work. It's not कि आप कहीं और जॉब पकड़ लें और वो अगले दिन आप आए थके हुए आए। That doesn't allow in Australia. That go against you. Okay, so but there are people who want to earn money, they hide, but if they caught, they lost the job, so they take the risk.
और फिर उसमें मतलब सिटीजनशिप जब अप्लाई करें तब भी इशू आ जाएगा, क्योंकि टैक्स सेक्शन में फिर इशू आएगा। ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता? मतलब सैटरडे संडे आदमी वर्क कर सकता है उसके अलावा भी, अगर मतलब एज अ फार्मासिस्ट के अलावा कोई और रोल, मतलब अपना अर्न करने के लिए?
Yes, you can do any job. Yes, no problem.
सर हाँ, एक्सपीरियंस का मेरा इशू है। मेरी 32 ईयर हो चुकी है एज हो जा रहा है विदाउट एक्सपीरियंस, मगर मैं एक्सपीरियंस शो करना चाहता हूँ। मेरा प्रॉब्लम ये है कि मैंने एक हॉस्पिटल,
Your voice is not coming. Your voice has dropped.
Hafeez सर?
Yes.
हाँ, मैं ये कह रहा था कि सर जो मैं पहले हॉस्पिटल में वर्क कर रहा था, अराउंड 3 ईयर मैंने कंप्लीट किया था वहाँ पे, मगर मैंने एक्सपीरियंस कलेक्ट नहीं किया था। ज्वाइनिंग लेटर है मेरे पास और बैंक की स्टेटमेंट भी मिल जाएगी।
Which is enough to show that you have worked. No problem.
No problem.
Which is enough. They just want to know that आपने काम किया. Yes, this is the joining letter. You have worked. You will show the pay slip. That's fine.
पे स्लिप अवेलेबल नहीं है सर। एक्चुअली मैंने पे स्लिप डाउनलोड नहीं की थी।
प्रीवियस जॉब है या करंट जॉब है?
प्रीवियस जॉब, करंट जॉब में तो कोई इशू नहीं।
No, just use that time. That's fine.
अच्छा सर कंसल्टेंट का एक्सपीरियंस लेटर में कंसल्टेंट अगर एक्सपीरियंस लेटर दे दे, जैसे डीएम मेडिकल ऑन्कोलॉजी उसकी टीम में था मैं एज ए फार्मासिस्ट, क्योंकि मेडिकल ऑन्कोलॉजी में प्रिपरेशन करनी होती, कीमोथेरेपी की कैलकुलेशन वगैरह करके कंपाउंडिंग करनी होती है, तो उसकी एज ए टीम में था, तो उसके अगर लेटर पे मुझे एज ए एक्सपीरियंस मिल जाए तो वो वैलिड होता है?
Yes. Yes.
सर ये सीपीआर बुक, ये सर
anything which can be verified is okay.
ओके सर सीपीआर बुक मैं समझ नहीं पा रही, ये कम्युनिकेशन स्किल फार्मेसी प्रैक्टिस बुक है क्या?
It's like a book which is recommended for overseas exams, so you need to read the MCQ part of that book, of each chapter.
ओके ठीक है सर, शुक्रिया।
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर।
Okay, if no question remaining, we'll go home. Okay. Who is Gogo? Just join. Gogo. Global student. Is that right? Gogo? Gogo, do you have a question? By the name Gogo, G-O-G-O. No question. Okay. Because, you know, if you're from Pakistan, this Gogo Nara was very mashhoor 5 years ago. Go, go, Nawaz, go, like that. So it was very famous memes in many bell tunes or matches and this and that. No question. All right, so we'll finish the, oh, someone is coming. Okay, since Sayyed is coming into the group. So Gogo Saab, aap kya karte ho? What do you do? If you don't mind to tell me.
Yes, good evening. Hello.
Yes, hello, Sohail, iPhone.
Yeah, how are you? Fine, sir.
Yes, who is this? Who's there?
Yeah, this is Suhail from UAE.
Can you come on camera, Sohail, so we can see you, who you are?
Yes, yes. Good evening.
Thank you. Yes, what is your question? Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Pakistan. I'm working here in UAE as a pharmacist.
Okay, okay, that's good.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I have watched all these things. Honestly, I don't have such question. Everything is clear. You are just like nobody was there, so just I came. That's it. I think everything is clear.
Were you in our YouTube or were you in our group? How did you find the link?
Yeah, I'm also on YouTube.
Okay, so you were watching on YouTube, so I share in the YouTube to join. Okay, that's good. You join.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, one person who is in the chat in YouTube asking that kindly tell me the list of documents required to apply for pharmacy technician visa in Australia. Okay, the document that you require is your work experience, your degree, attested. Your degree need to be attested. If you're from Pakistan, you need to attest that degree from High Commission or whatever HEC call it, HEC. Your degree and your mark sheet of pharmacy need to be assessed. Or if you're not a pharmacist, then if you're a pharmacy technician, you may have a certificate qualification. You need to get it certified by that body who issued, and then apply with an experience letter with a CV of at least 4 years experience as a pharmacy technician to Vitasis. Vitasis is the assessment body where you can apply for urgent fee of $1,600, and then you can get your assessment done, PTE you need to do, and apply for the visa with the state nomination. All right. So this is a step. If you need more information, join our group. We can share those documents which you need to modify or submit. All right. So I hope biology concept, that's the name of the person who asked this question. I thought I just share that answer here. Hopefully you get the answer. And if
yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I just remember one question. This is the before me one from the India. He asked about the experience. So as we have done the yes, sir. So I just remembered the question regarding the experience.
Yes.
As we have just applied for the assessment and regarding the experience. So the points claim.
Pharmacy technician, are you?
I'm a pharmacist. Yeah, I'm a pharmacist, not pharmacist.
I'm asking you, are you talking about pharmacy technician or something else?
No, I'm asking about our pharmacy experience, like as a retail experience.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So the experience have also we will claim the marks, the points you will.
Yes.
So different, like the if a person is working 4 years in the retail and some kind of like I'm also working as an insurance department, so that experience will be counted or no? No.
Only retail or hospital.
Yeah. Okay, so that's my question. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Abbas Ali is asking, sir, in turn oral and written a detail bata dein. Abbas Ali, why are you asking that question which is not relevant at the moment? Why? I need to know why. Can you come on Zoom and talk to me? I need to know what is the urgency of that question right now when you are not even past the KAPs exam. That's too far ahead planning. जब intern आप आओगे तो जो पढ़ाई करोगे 12 महीने में, that will be discussed in your exam. Bishra Hina, can we submit our clinical pharmacy experience if that experience is saying that you work as a hospital pharmacist or you have done a retail experience, then you can claim that experience. Yes, when you're applying for after KAPs to Department of Immigration. Abbas Ali, please पहले तो ये बताओ कि आपको ये पता क्यों करना है? I'm interested to know why you asking this question right now. पहली बात तो है कि आपने कैप्स पास किया होता या इंटर्न जॉब में होते तो मजा भी आता है इस सवाल को डिस्कस करने में आपसे. आपके सर पे से गुजर जानी ये बात वाली. आपने कैप्स तो किया नहीं है मेरे ख्याल से अभी. Then why you asking this too far away question at the moment? Just focus on what you have, what you can control right now. Tell me if you have done the KAPs, please, first. Yeah, so Abbas Ali, you can come into the Zoom, or Brisha Hana, you can come into the group. Then we can discuss this more lively. I have another 10 minutes for you. Okay, I will leave at 12:30. जो भी ग्रुप है जिसने भी देखा है अगर वो इस YouTube चैट पे आके ये क्लिक करके इस पे इस Zoom इस WhatsApp ग्रुप को क्लिक करें, then it will open that group for you to join the chat. You can join the chat. So easy. And I will let you in. Okay, so it's easy for you or whoever want to come into the group, no problem. Is not related to any country origin, is for everyone. May I know if I can get the material for free regarding this and that? Free. Come into the Zoom group, sir. We'll discuss about this free material. Okay. Whoever asking for this group, like joining the group, they are welcome. And for exam preparation, you can do the exam preparation if you want. Okay, thank you. I will leave here because everyone has.
So you said, sir, I have a.
Yes, Sheikh. Yes.
Sir, you said there is a group like elite group which is premium, I guess, premium or platinum group for.
Maybe already in the group. If you don't remember, you're already in the group.
I'm afraid I'm not there, sir. I am in elite group, but I'm not there in either a platinum or premium. You said I'm not.
Elite group. I'm talking about elite group.
Sure.
Elite study group. You are in there.
Elite group.
Are you not there?
Yeah, sir. I'm there, sir. But you mentioned about some platinum group of 10,
they don't allow
10 people where.
They are very different people. They just want to have that 10 people. Unless I really say that this person is good, take them, because they're studying very closely. I think, I mean, you can create your own platinum group if you want with some other people in the group. You make your own group.
Okay, sir. I'll do the necessary with my friends. I have some friends in the group.
They trust each other. They share things, talk every day. They do their own Zoom meetings. They're very active.
Okay, sir. I will ask with my friends in the elite group.
Yes, you can ask the group in the elite group. Look, who want to be in platinum 2 group? Would you like to just ask maybe at least 5 people? Then we can make another group for you guys. All right? Okay.
Okay, sir. I get you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir, on the PT academic exam for all visas, right?
That's true.
Okay, sir. As you said, I'm going to take PT before I'm giving the KAPs.
Please do so. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you for everyone. Ahsan Sayyed, did you join with intention to ask some question, or you just joined for a fun? And someone joined with the name R, Roger or Robert. Do you have any question? You just joined right now. And someone by the name Mariam, M-A-R-I-A-M, Mariam. K-U-D-Z-A-I. I haven't seen any question from you guys. Or any comments? You are here for a reason. Hassan Sayyed, were you saying something, or you just unmute and telling us that you are sitting with family?
Yeah, अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर.
जी वालेकुम सलाम. जी हसन, कहाँ पे हैं? कैमरे पे आके बात कीजिए.
जी जी. जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर.
जी वालेकुम सलाम. क्या हाल है आपके?
जी सर, अल्लाह. आप कैसे हैं सर? सुनाइए.
हाँ मैं अच्छा हूँ. थैंक यू. थैंक यू.
जी जी, आपके सर सोइनर्स भी देखे काफी अच्छे लगते हैं मुझे.
अरे वाह. ओके, तो आपने क्या अभी तक एम बनाया अपने लिए?
जी सर, मैं एक्चुअली आई एम फ्रॉम इंडिया सर.
Okay.
I'm community pharmacist.
Very nice.
Having 10+ years of experience in India as well as in Bahrain.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
क्या सोच रहे हैं?
I am planning for a 190.
Okay.
Yeah.
कैसे
And for that कैप्स के असेसमेंट कर लिए सर और पीटी भी दे दिया है.
वेरी गुड. कब देने वाले एग्जाम?
आई एम प्लानिंग फॉर नवंबर सर.
ठीक है.
जी हाँ. तो सर मुझे एक क्यूरी है छोटी सी कि इलाइट ग्रुप में जैसे कि आपने बोला था कि मटेरियल्स भी हैं, बहुत अच्छी बात है. दूसरा कुछ सर मतलब लेक्चर टाइप वगैरह कुछ होते हैं आपके सेशंस वगैरह?
नहीं, कोई हम लेक्चर नहीं देते. हमारे पास इतना टाइम नहीं है. हम सिर्फ गाइड कर देते हैं कि भाई ये ले लो और ये पढ़ लो और वेबिनार में आ जाना पढ़ के, और जब डिस्कशन करना है तो डिस्कस कर लेना, ग्रुप में डिस्कस कर लेते. तो दैट्स व्हाट वी डू.
जी हाँ.
और हमारी कोई एकेडमी नहीं है. कोई
जी हाँ सर.
तो शायद हम एक लेक्चरर को हायर करते, उसको फीस देते, लोगों से फीस पकड़ते जैसे बाकी लोग करते हैं यहाँ पे.
जी हाँ जी हाँ. नहीं, मैं सर काफी रिसर्च किया हूँ इसके बारे में. सब लोग ज्यादातर मार्केटिंग वगैरह में ही, टू बी फ्रैंक सर.
हाँ देखिए, ग्रुप पे पढ़ने का एक फायदा है कि वो हेल्प करता है एक दूसरे को मोटिवेट करने के लिए. दिस इज व्हाट यू ऑल नीड. कोई आपको कोई बुक्स प्रिंट हुई हुई स्पेशल कुछ नहीं चाहिए. तो I mean, if you mentally ready that you want to move to Australia, then you can do it.
जी सर, इंशाल्लाह.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming on web on.
थैंक यू सर.
और अगर ज्वाइन करना है व्हाट्सएप वगैरह तो ज्वाइन कर लीजिएगा.
जी हाँ जी हाँ सर. ऑलरेडी ऑल डिटेल्स आर गिवन ऑन व्हाट्सएप.
अच्छा, आपने भेज दिया. आपका क्या नंबर है? किस 97 से आ रहे होंगे आप या 8 किस नंबर से आ रहे हैं?
जी नहीं सर, मैं इंडियन के नंबर पे आया हूँ, +91.
अच्छा, मैंने ऐड कर दिया. मैंने सब जो भी
जी हाँ जी हाँ जी हाँ.
वो ऐड कर
जी
दिया.
हाँ.
तो उसमें याद दिला दिएगा कि आपको एलिट में आना है, तो मैं आपको वो लिस्ट भेज दूंगा जो आपने करना है.
जी हाँ जी हाँ सर. ओके इंशाल्लाह.
ठीक है. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
ठीक है सर. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you so much for everyone who joined us today with this amazing webinar and quality time spent with everyone. Thank you, Umar, for coming, and thank you, everyone. We had a good session of 3 hours, 30 minutes. And we have recorded this and is already live on our YouTube. Anyone who has missed it, they can go back and use the technology of recording and watch it and make your own notes. All right, thank you. I'll take care and I'll leave. I finish the webinar. Okay, thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Okay, you take care.